Did you hear about that brand new thing? Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat, give us a shout. Wait till you see what Digger and Johnny are talking about. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sorta sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man. So sit in the chat, let's have a laugh. Hours planned are 3.5. Digger squirrels driving Johnny mad, reading chat backwards, making people laugh. Hey, who's yelling in the back? It's Al unloading on a dog's back. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sorta sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man.
Okay, doing a show. We're doing a show. It's a show.
Sweet.
It's a show. My God, why? Oh, it just started. You ass.
What?
Oh, the frickin' nucleatic gaming jump scare with 25 bits.
Oh, I didn't hear it, so I'm like, what the fuck? Suddenly you're freaking out.
Just got in the door, man. Like,
Golly, give us a second to start.
fucking easy. Nucleatic gaming. Hi. Yeah, you're a dick. You're a dick. Sir. It's a little,
shit.
it's a little bit laggy, a little bit lagged as a start because we have stuff going on. There's gonna be some changes in the schedule coming up over the next few months, starting with towards the end of September, like towards the last week of September. We may start late starts on Monday because I have prior engagements involved with getting stuff in order. So how are you two doing? Well, I mean, mostly good until that happened. Professor Tie-Dye, yo, yeah.
Yo. Hello, Wild.
If
Hello,
I am what
Ashley,
I eat, then
everyone.
I'm a bucket of popcorn. Let's be clear. If I am specifically what I eat, I am a bucket of popcorn. I am a lightly salted, moderately buttered bucket of popcorn. That's what I am. Again, if I am what I eat, but I digress. I haven't linked the pay links. I'll put those in. I usually get those done ahead of time. I had therapy and stuff. We got a late start. I got back, and it just one thing after another. Yeah. But changes abound, including a mild Monday change for I think September and October, probably, and then a couple of then some other scheduling changes and stuff that we'll discuss later when we're more sure about what's going on there.
Yes, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time, right? Yeah, dude, that's the whole thing with this is, Johnny, don't overwhelm yourself with everything you have to do at once. As you usually do. But all right, so it's pinned in all the chats. If you want to support the show, we are very grateful. I appreciate it very much. We have a, what is it at? Let me look here. $50. Thank you very much. $50. All my stuff. $50 for a program on Monday. For the program on Monday. So we're on Monday's goal. Anything we make today, anything we make tomorrow goes towards that goal. And if we bang out that $50 today, which would be fucking phenomenal, we would, giggity. We would immediately, it's double giggity, but we'd immediately just kick it over to Tuesday. So all of that happens. And again, next week is our last full week before our next big, torturous, you support it, we are grateful GoFundMe show. So thank you.
Yes.
I just got a new cat home. She's an 8-year-old DSH. Her owner passed away. What's DSH mean?
Yeah, I don't know what.
What's a cat DSH?
DSH. That's awesome. A new kitty. Yay.
Domestic short hair. Okay. Domestic short hair.
Okay. That makes sense.
Well, then we have to ask the important questions. Calico? Torty? Torty, dude, if it's a calico, you're in for fun. If it's a torty, you're in for an experience. Torties are, by and large, fucking nuts. but they are a special kind of nuts because people are always like, if you get an orange tabby or a calico, you're going to get a weird cat. And it's like, right. If you get a tortie, those are the rare forms of the calico, and so they're even more.
Torties are pastel, right? As opposed to the vivid orange and black and browns, they've got the pastel colors.
No, torties are solid black with the white and the orange splotches.
Oh, well then what are the ones with the pastel colors? It's like a calico, only they're all pastel.
Fuck if I know. I just know that
I've had a few of them and they're really pretty.
Because the genes that make the tortoiseshell happen are the recessive genes in a calico. Straight black. All right, straight black cat. So fucking 7 years of bad luck? But what if you're adopting the cat? I feel like you should
I've had so many black cats. I've had so many black cats.
Most cats have green eyes.
Count. Yeah. I love black cats.
Green or yellow. So it's the blue ones that are rare. Well, congratulations to you and your cat acquisition. So that's all awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at all of my streaming services now. More and more of them are having this set up vertical streaming thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to take some time and do that. I'm gonna be taking. You know what? We'll talk about all that stuff later. Anyways, give them the Munson Thursday. What's the Munson? What do you mean? Give them the Munson?
That's what I was wondering.
What does it mean to give him the Munson? Why does this sound like something going in my butt? I'm not okay with it.
I wasn't sure about butt specific, but yeah, it didn't sound like it would be something I'd appreciate.
R.I.P. headphone users. What happened? Is it because of the jump scare thing? I'm sorry.
Oh, maybe.
I turned down my audio.
Hello,
Am I
Alan.
still too high?
Hello,
I thought we were good.
Yeah.
Put it right there. And how's that? Is that better?
We're
Is
not
that better? Black cats don't bring bad luck, but they will steal a bike or two. How?
From time to
They're
time.
cats.
Time to time.
How are they taking a bicycle?
Dude, they're black cats. That's how they do it.
I love that you're just yes-anding this. Like, yeah, no, that's just what they do.
Oh, dude, I've had multiple black cats. I think we've had maybe 4 in my life. Black cats. They're awesome.
Hello, Alan. Good to see you. Good to see you, Alan. Yes. Hello over there on the YouTube, Alan. So yeah, sorry for the headphone users thing. I thought wooden hand. What about giving him the Munson is a wooden hand. Okay, so you're gonna get splinters. Don't make them wait in line for fried chicken. Who are we talking about? Cats. Cats don't order fried chicken. What are you talking about? I feel like you guys are mixing.
Sure should eat it. And if there's a sale going on, you don't want to be standing in front of one of them.
So does that mean that I'm the pussy?
Thank you, Buck.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, again, I want to make sure we got our stuff straight. It didn't seem like there was a problem, but you never know. I don't want to be too loud and coming through stuff. Digger, good to see you sitting up. Yeah, she's doing great. She's doing great. I'm not late. You're late, says Lexi Vaughn. Yeah, I was late. Let's be clear. I was late to start just by a bit, just by a hair. And we're starting a little lagged. We're starting out a little lagged because I got, because I had so much stuff going on. Because I'm such a busy guy and everybody loves me so much. Oh, wait.
Everyone needs a piece of you.
I already pinned all of these. I don't need to do that. I linked and pinned everything. Okay, good. Caught up with that.
Okay,
Shit.
good.
All right, so we've got stories and stuff to go till 4:30. You and I are going to hang out till 4:30. You guys are going to call me gay or whatever you want to do, which will be fun. And we'll just kind of talk about a couple of different things happening around the world. I've got stories and stuff to take us through till 4:30. You're not doing any shows this week, tonight or tomorrow. You don't normally do shows Thursday anymore anyway, so.
No, I don't. No.
All right, so there we go. My black cat loved grape and watermelon propel water.
Interesting. One of my black cats used to love to steal potatoes out of the big bag of potatoes, and he'd knock it around and claw it and chew on it for a while, and then he'd shove it under the fridge. And then the next day he'd come out and go for another one. And there was a really bad stench coming out from the fridge. We couldn't figure out what it was until Dad actually forcibly moved the fridge
Found a
out
rotten
after
potato
cleaning the
piece?
inside. A whole bunch of rotten potatoes. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So you're just giving him like potato slices and he was hockey pucking them around the floor and just...
No, he would steal whole potatoes out of the potato bag because we just kept the bag of potatoes on the floor.
How small were these potatoes that they're getting under the fridge?
The little guys. Not Russets.
So little baby reds.
Not Russets. The little guys. Yeah. Not reds, the white ones, but they're little.
Weird.
Yeah.
He Alan, I'll be here for all of the stream. I had a early sleep. Well, thank God you're here. Thank
good.
you.
Nice.
Looking for glad to have you here for the whole stream. We'll obviously hang out with you until 4:30. So, or 4:30 my time. Good afternoon, Sandy Squatch. Welcome everybody, Mr.
Hello,
Q, Sandy Squatch. Although I haven't seen Mr. Q yet.
Yes.
Did he jump in? No. All right.
Not yet. We're jumping the gun on that one.
Yeah, I'm jumping the gun. I'm a little out of sorts. Having I did prep. I left and went to therapy. I came home, finished prep, then launched the show and did all the pre-show launch stuff, all just kind of combobulated. So I'm a little out of sorts. So let's go grab our first hour stuff. So yeah, how are you feeling now on day, what day is this of your recovery? How many days?
What is this, Thursday?
All day.
It's about 11, day 11 of recovery then.
So how are we feeling? How are we doing? Is it?
I'm feeling a lot better. The steroid tape has come off and there's only stitches left in 2 of the 4 incisions. The belly button hurts like a bitch. It's hurt right since I got out of surgery. It's hurt a lot because I had to go in through the belly button as one of the holes. So it hurts a lot. But I went for blood work yesterday, and I'm hoping that I will hear today or tomorrow that I can start eating soft foods and get off the juice diet because it's a nice diet. It's worked a lot.
I'll feed you something. I'll feed you something soft. Wait a minute. No, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to.
That's not.
That's not, that's hold on a second, guys. All the way up until delivery, we were like, yes, go, and then delivery happened, and we went but no, though.
Wait a minute.
Sandy Squat saying my daughter and I are going to concert night. We're going to see Aussie Pink Floyd. Okay,
cool.
Interesting. Aussie Pink Floyd. So like a Pink Floyd tribute band that's from Australia, or just the Australian version of Pink Floyd? I guess that's quintessentially the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
But I didn't know there was Aussie Pink Floyd. Who was it? We lost, what is it? The drummer from
ZZ
Top?
Yeah.
Yeah, the drummer.
Beard.
We lost him recently. So Hayden Panettiere, the drummer from ZZ Top. So we need one more. To appease
I don't know. Are they on the same level?
No. But
okay, I was gonna say.
I feel like a lot more people. I feel like a lot more people took the Hayden Panettiere loss harder than the drummer from ZZ Top. I know somebody. I know somebody that's a friend of mine in Facebook that lives out in California, and they had this whole post about Hayden Panettiere and the movie industry and and their thoughts about all of that. I don't think they went half as hard in the paint for ZZ Top drummer. So I would say the world as a whole.
But ZZ Top drummer's an older dude. He's, it's expected that he dies. Hayden Panettiere was 36. That's
but she was, she was a Hollywood actress.
She was a Hollywood actress and a admitted junkie and alcoholic. So yeah. I had a thought. Now it's gone. Ozzy. Oh yeah. Australian Pink Floyd. We used to go to the oh shit.
Wee-oo.
Yeah, the planetarium. That's it. We used to go to the Vancouver Planetarium and watch the Pink Floyd show, and it was really awesome. They do a laser show to Pink Floyd music.
And I'm proud to go to the planetarium where I can see a tree. And they played a movie in IMAX. It seemed very real to me. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. That was a great song. Good going. But no, planetariums, they don't show you movies. They show you the stars.
Brian said, I don't give a fuck about ZZ Top. Kari died, and I was sad. I don't know who Kari is.
I don't know who Kari is. Sorry.
If you're talking about Hayden Panettiere, which I doubt. I was sad, too. Because I've had this mission delivered to me since I was watching a show on NBC back in the day. I'm supposed to save this cheerleader, and now she's dead. I keep waiting for her to pop back up. You're supposed to just give it a couple minutes and she heals. That was the deal. So it would be
Wait a minute. You got told to protect the cheerleader too? How many of us were supposed to be out there protecting her?
Dude, save the cheerleader, save the world.
We kind of dropped the ball, all of us.
Dude, I want to say this. Like, as a young person, I loved Heroes, right? Like, Heroes came out right after, like, Marvel started gaining steam with the movies, with the first couple movies. So it was like the big boom of hero stuff. And the show came out. But I have to say, like, looking back on it, I really feel like we were all part of this, like, Faustian deal to just destroy Hayden Panettiere. Because she became this, like, centerpiece of the show, save the cheerleader, save the world. And it was kind of tropey and stuff. And I feel like everything bad that happened to her really snowballed at that point. So.
Yeah.
So, like, the stuff that got her to that, the stuff that, like, really, the breakout stuff that exposed her and got her to that, I feel like that was just the end of it. Hayden voiced Kari in Kingdom Hearts. Oh,
right. You said that. Yeah.
So, yes, it is still sad about Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, I've listened to ZZ Top forever. Not necessarily one of my mom's go-to bands, but there was definitely ZZ Top.
I haven't gotten to ZZ Top yet. You have to work your way there. There's, like, steps you have to take. I'm only on AA Top right now.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take you a while. But just you wait. DD Top?
DD Top?
DD Top, thank you. DD Top is really fun.
DD Top has, you know what? I heard DD Top records all of their stuff in their own private studio, and their studio is built on huge tracts of land. That's what I heard about DD Top.
I think you're right. I think I heard that somewhere too.
Fiery Red Podcast saying hello. Hello, Fiery Red Podcast. Welcome, everybody.
Fiery, how you doing?
We're rocking this whole thing for like another 3 hours. If you want to support the program, thank you. Our goal's ahead till Monday. Anything you support on the Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, YouTube, Super Chats, Rumble Rants,
all of that
Twitch
helps.
Bits and subs, it all helps. It all goes forward to knocking forward the goal. And every day forward, the goal is the less stressed I am, which I love. So thank you. ZZ Top music video, She's Got Legs, looks a censored porn movie. All the good parts edited out. Dude, most of ZZ Top's music videos nowadays would be quasi-porn movies.
Yeah.
They were very, like, no offense, ZZ Top was very, like, let's get some ladies.
Sexy.
Like,
yeah.
Let's get some ladies. All their music is about, like, sexy times. Like, I did a bad thing. Like, that's just.
Yes.
It's not very surprising. It's not like Queen's "I'm in Love with My Car," which is a song that was made, I think, after the loss of Queen's lead singer, and it's a horrible
Freddie
song.
Mercury?
Yeah, I think it was after Freddie Mercury's passing.
Oh.
Because I've listened.
Didn't know they made anything after
I've
Freddie
listened
Mercury.
to the song Queen's "I'm in Love with My Car," and it's really fucked up. Like, it's perfectly fine as a song. There's nothing lyrically bad about it. Like, the chords, like, I'm in love with my car. And I just think about some dude stuffing his tailpipe. You know what I mean? Like, just no.
Well, yeah,
Leave
I
your
watched
car
the
alone.
show. I saw the dude. Yeah. It was creepy.
Let's not.
Stuff in his car.
Let's not do that. I don't need, like, I'm weirded out by people that have to make out with their automobile. Like, I like my car. My car is the best car that you could pick for me, and I still would never say I'm in love with my car. I'd never sing it like a power ballad. Like, it's not that the sentiment is wrong. It's that we went too far to endorse it. You know what I mean? Like in casual conversation, like, dude, I'm in love with my car. It's great. And it's like, good for you. I'm glad you like your vehicle. But to, like, have a power ballad, just like almost a Bed of Roses-esque, like, I want to lay you down in an oil change. Like, no. I want to rotate your tires every night. Like, it's just no.
Oh, God. No.
I want to polish all your pistons till I break my wrists. Like, again, no. Stop fucking your car, okay? Please.
Oh.
Stop fucking your car. JKD Buck saying, gotta run. Oh, well, thank you for popping in for a little bit, man.
Thanks for stopping in to say hi, bud. Good to see you.
Feel free to stop in later. I'm in love with my dishwasher, right? But that,
I
that
would be
works.
if I had one.
That works because your dishwasher's your wife. You know what I mean? Like, that one works.
Oh, I didn't even get that. I'm in love with my dishwasher. Jeez, I didn't know you were talking about Rosie. For Pete's sakes.
See, like in the modern day, like I'm in love with my Roomba is just not the same song, and it's still wrong.
Would you be my dishwasher? And you
actually, you know, that's actually a decent. As long as I've got like a chair and I'm sitting at the sink, it's actually not a bad gig for me.
Okay.
Because I'm right there.
Awesome.
Like
awesome. I hate doing dishes. It hurt.
My whole big thing is it's just floor cleaning for me is very, very difficult. I have zero problems with cleaning floors. I have zero problems with cleaning floors. It's just, good God, is it really hard for me to bend over, pick stuff up, and then stay standing. Or, even harder, go down to the floor, clean the floor, and then get back up again. It's no. So if I have someone to do that, like the rest of it, like, fuck. It's nothing.
I'll do the stuff on the bottoms and the stuff at the top, and you do the stuff in between.
Are you the stuff in between? Dude, that's from 1975. Which one? I'm in love with my car? I can get the creepy, disturbing images from his Tastes Like Summer video. Total Illuminati cannibalism molestation in your face video.
Blunt.
Who's?
James Blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked music. He's the one that had Banana Pancakes, right? He sang the Banana Pancakes song.
God,
love that album. But either which way, I watched the video of James Blunt's music video, Tastes Like Summer, and it is so creepy. So creepy. And yeah, all the symbology and everything is there. It's just, yeah. Icky.
Maddie, or Matey 2328 saying, how are you going to go down on Digger then? Well, that's very, very simple. I'm just not going to come back up. It's a one-way trip. I knew it when I booked it. Remember, have you guys ever seen Abyss? In Abyss, Ed, what's his name?
Yeah. Do we really want to start talking about my thing?
Right. But hold on. So, like in Abyss, in the movie, the lead guy goes down to like stop this nuclear bomb, and they're like, drop your weights and come back up, because it's like a super deep scuba diving thing, and he's like, it's too late, don't have enough oxygen to make it back, and they're like, you can make it if you hurry now, and he's like, knew it was a one-way trip when I booked the ticket. And it was one of those really hard lines, because his romantic interest, that they were turbulent and they had issues, but they were divorced, but they're estranged, but they still love each other. So she's bawling her fucking eyes out like there's no tomorrow. And she's just like, oh God, no. And he's just like, I knew it was a one-way trip when I booked it. That's me going down on Digger. Like, yep, we ain't coming back. But I'm doing it for the betterment of everyone else involved. And so it's a very selfless act. You're welcome.
Digger's Abyss, a sponsorship near you. See, that's what I didn't want. I didn't want me and my hoo-ha and the word abyss in the same, because now it's just going to go.
You know what? It's way better where every time we get sub donations, it just looks like I'm ringing your clit like a cowbell.
Well, that's better than, making my hoo-ha sound like an abyss. Like, I'm all stretched out.
Well, right now it sounds like it's got one hell of an echo, and it's made out of metal.
That one went over my head. See?
Right,
the deep
right now,
of Canada.
Right now, I know I'm banging the hell out of the sides because I keep hearing the ding, 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 ding. When it sounds like the robot humping the washing machine, then I know I'm hitting too far to the sides. We got to start aiming for the center again. The deep cooch of Canada.
Right?
I like the idea of calling it Canada. I feel like Canada lost a thing when they didn't name things Canada. If you stare long enough into the abyss stares back. Thank you, Balls Deep, for the 5.
My hoo-ha is not an abyss.
All right. Because of all the stuff that I believe Balls Deep and Pen of Bishop threw in yesterday, and others, we get to count that 5 straight off the top, which means we're down to 45 for Monday's goal already before we factor in all of the horrible shit that may happen on Twitch. So thank you so much, Balls Deep. Yeah, dude, I think like I said, it's going to be a one-way ticket. I'm going to have to start.
You could have said that. You could have made the whole one-way ticket.
I'm going to have to start doing the show without
calling it my abyss.
I'm gonna have to change the Game Over podcast name, and I'll be live from the Hambone.
I don't know if I want to do this trial.
Here we go, coming to you live from the cave.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
All right, Rusty. Don't stand too close to me by the police. Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you read the words, like the actual lyrics to them, they're saying Pearl Necklace by ZZ Top. And yeah. Yeah, the Lolita Express, right?
There's just some very questionable music again in that age and era altogether.
Yeah. But it was good. And that's the problem.
Fuck, I had to search what you meant to see what you meant. Now I'm on a list. Fuck, I don't know what we're talking about. You've been on the list because you're Aaron adjacent. Everybody is. I probably could have inferred what that was based on Epstein's plane was named. That's on me. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You probably could have. But oh, well. Either way, like, it's not like they're doing stuff to people who have been loosely tied to Epstein or even directly tied to Epstein. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. The only people they're concerned about going after on the Epstein list are the victims. Because these damn people keep chiming up and saying that they were... Balls Deep saying the Abyss is Digger's luchador wrestling persona would work. The finishing move would be the Canadian Coochie Crusher.
That would work. That would work. Oh, my goodness.
Here's the problem. I don't hate it, but I hate that I don't hate it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, like, I'm okay with this, but I'm not okay with the fact that I'm okay with this. This is happening a lot in my life lately.
The face mask, the luchador face mask.
Oh, that's simple. That's simple.
I've already designed it.
It's tan on the sides, and then it's got, like, 2, like, red stripes,
Ruffles?
and then, like, a deep pink in the center.
And
then, and then a nose, and then a hole for your nose to poke out.
Right. Well, yeah.
Because we're making an image here.
Well, it needs to sit flat on the face.
Another 5 from Brian the Science. Would be remiss if Johnny would miss Digger's Abyss with a deep, deep kiss.
Thank you for that, Brian.
Is that a is that what are those called? What are those Japanese poems called?
No, haiku. No,
a haiku?
That wasn't a haiku. No.
Because I was gonna say if it was a haiku, the way that was worded, it'd technically be a haikuchi. It was a haikuchi. Because get it? It's about a. Never mind. You know what? I threw that out to you, and you look like you're into something else, and you're paying attention to something else, and completely not paying attention to me. So yeah.
Well, no. Now I'm trying to make sure it's not a haiku, and it's definitely not.
No,
definitely
but
not. Yeah, I was trying to listen to you and
a limerick. Yeah, it is a limerick or a limerick. A limerick. Thank you, Balls Deep.
Yeah.
A limerick. That's funny. So yes, we are going for another 3 hours.
And actually, Johnny is my hype man, as the Abyss, with the mask. I think that would be cool. You come rolling out.
I'd be your manager. So like I'm sitting there, and then when people have beef with you, and like you're fighting somebody else, they could be talking to me, and we could be setting the whole thing up, and they can always throw me to the floor as a way to be like, fuck this person. And then you could be like, vengeance time, because they attacked my manager.
I was thinking if they've got me tied down and you need to do something to help me out, you could just roll up behind the other manager and ram him from behind with your wheelchair.
Ooh, we can do some physical therapy. If we're gonna make this prime time, we can do some physical therapy and get me those electronic leg brace things, and then I can just suddenly stand once in a while, like, oh, he's not as crippled as he let on, and then like I slap somebody with a chair, but then I fall over and I've got to climb back into my wheelchair because I've burned up all my strength in the one move. But the thing is I do it fast enough that by the time the ref turns around, it just looks like some chair magically jumped out and hit that guy. Because who the hell else did it? The guy in the wheelchair? Like, yeah, right. We can have fun with this. Call Vince McMahon. Let's make it old. You know what? On second thought, don't. I don't want to have Vince McMahon shit on my chest. I heard that's the sign-in bonus, and I don't want to be it. Her manager. Oh, you didn't hear about that? You didn't hear about the sexual allegations of the WWE a while ago?
I've there's all sorts of sexual.
Well, the allegations I'm referring to are that women
human trafficking,
that women that worked in, like, say, secretarial office-esque staff positions were, like, supposedly, kind of moved around. And there's some allegations of apparently, like, Vince McMahon, like, 69ing and then suddenly shitting on somebody. And so there's been jokes about, and I'm like, we've done it on the Steel Toe show where I'm like, and I'm gonna shit on your chest, and just, so it's been a thing for a while. Never mind. You know what? Since you're missing it, we'll just skip it altogether. Oh God, not the pooping story again. See, Ashley Casey knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one. But yeah, no, child sex trafficking, and there's multiple children of multiple children of who have come out and said it's the disgusting stuff that happened to them because their dad was a wrestler. And in that, it's so funny when I was back in the day and I was using drugs to function and do my job, and I was
you shit on people's chests a lot.
No, I was just starting to do the makeup thing and stuff, but I really wanted to either go to Hollywood and work on the horror movies, or I wanted to work in the WWE.
But they don't do a lot of makeup in there.
WWE to do makeup. Yeah, they do. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
For like injuries
and
wounds,
all
so they
the
look.
Women.
Okay.
Look at all of the women,
and
the women
a lot
just
did their own makeup.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But either which way, I applied. There was job opportunities on a few occasions, and so I applied. I never got them, and I never did make it to Hollywood. And I ended up getting clean and sober. And I'm thinking, you know what? I would have been ruined if I'd actually made it to the WWE or Hollywood. I wouldn't have survived. It's lucky. The bad choices I made actually saved me from a much worse life.
I got offered a job in the WWE, but I'm like, I don't want to be a fluffer. Anyway, so.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not a fun job.
Ooh, Last saying Johnny's the Shin Destroyer. And correcting me saying there's a veritable team of makeup artists. So I was wrong.
I was going to say, yeah, there's a lot of makeup.
I did that just to annoy the cat because he's looking at me like, hey, you've got that thing where there's like whipped cream and chocolate and all the stuff I'm not supposed to have. Can I lick
on it?
Well, his biggest thing is he likes to steal the straw. Maybe because it's red, I don't know, but he likes to steal the straw. And if I let him or don't catch him doing it, he'll steal the straw and it'll become his little battable toy all over the house. And then I will randomly later find it sticking out of somewhere and I'll be like, what the fuck? Why is there it's a garbage straw? And then I'll have to pick it up off the floor and fall over to throw away a straw. And I'll be like, who the let you have this? And turns out it's always me because I'm not paying enough attention. So there you go. Eiffel Towering with Vince. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. But yes, Al, they love you. We'll see you later, buddy. Okay. He's just scooching upstairs like, I got my pets. You can all fuck off. He's been yelling at me today, and I'm like, dude, you got your treats early. So it's just like, he's like, hey, maybe you won't remember that you gave me those. Can I get more treats? And I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off.
You know, my cats act like junkies. Like they get fed at roughly the same time every single, like within a half an hour, 3 times a day. At the same time, 3 times a day, and yet they act for an hour or more before dinner time. They act like they're starving. It's ridiculous and annoying. I wish they would stop.
I wish they would too. I'm a firm believer that cats get high on protein, and they get the zoomies and they got to run it out.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
After they get enough protein, they're like, I gotta do stuff. Roar! And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because they're like so lethargic and so, the world sucks. I can't even feed me. And then the minute they eat, they're like, woo, 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 woo. Like, it's just, no. It's like 2 totally different speeds. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? So yeah, it makes me a smidge uncomfortable. But oh well. Yeah, so I guess we've caught up with everything. There's nothing else new going on with you, right? We good?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
I'm good. I'm waiting on the doctor telling me I can eat solids.
I'm waiting to find a way to get
towards that.
medicine so I don't. Holy shit, the Mississippi is low. I was on the St. Croix last Sunday, and the islands are twice the size they were a few years ago. A lot of rivers are low. Like, I don't buy into this whole climate change thing. Like, humans are doing it, making all these changes happen. But there is like
data centers.
Well, yeah, I was getting there.
Just
but there is noticeable areas all over the world, like rivers are lower and lower. Like we did stories last summer and this, I don't know about this summer, but last summer especially, about more bodies being found out in Nevada. And then we did the story a couple of weeks ago about the Danube being lower, and World War II vessels are now poking out on sandbanks and sandbars that are there. And then just all the stuff, like a lot of drought level stuff is happening, but I don't necessarily equate it to climate change.
No, I think that's definitely human made.
Really? You think? Because it's all like, again, you were saying data centers. Data centers is a very here thing. Like in areas here, I can believe that. But and again, a lot of the things we're hearing is where they put these data centers. Those water tables are already under duress, and then they're under stress and overused and underfunded, and then we throw this in there too.
It. Yeah.
Lab glass is weird. The ditches around me are full.
Centers.
Well, we've gotten
it's just human interaction. It's industry. It's damming for other purposes to divert water to cities, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've done that's putting stress on the water at this point.
Who dropped this?
We still have the same amount of water in the world as we always did. It's just in different places.
I missed this from Santa Rain, but it's very, very true. My cats could eat 30 minutes ago. I open a flip lid tuna can and suddenly lunch never happened for them. Right?
Yep. And it can be really, really frustrating when it happens every day, 3 times a day.
I can cook, like, I've done this before where I cook fish for myself, and I'll make an extra little fish fillet for them, and I'll break it up for them, and they get to have fish, and they get to go enjoy it. But then when I'm eating, suddenly they're, meow, 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 meow. It's like, you just had yours. Oh.
My girlfriend, she every time she opens her bag of pot, the bag makes the same crinkly sound.
I was gonna say, you have pothead cats. That's news to me. I've never known a cat that enjoys pot, save one.
No. She doesn't enjoy, or her 2 cats don't enjoy the pot, but they hear that sound and they assume that it's the treat bag. So she now keeps the bag of treats on the table. So when she opens the bag of pot, she can also open the treats and chuck it at them. Otherwise, they're trying to get into the bag of pot to find the treat.
Because like my cat, Alucard, and Tegra, like they don't care for weed. The smell of it will tend to drive them away. If I have like weed on me or I'm smoking weed, they'll go away. So like if I'm snuggling my cat, I'm usually not smoking because I'm snuggling the cat. I did know one cat.
Oh, I've got to take this. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It's the doctor.
Go ahead. You do that. We'll bring you back in a minute. All right. So we'll close that up. I did know one cat that would deeply enjoy smoking weed to the point where they would like sit there and sniff the exhale, but then they'd also get blitzed to the point where they'd just lay there and passively attack anything they can reach. So, all right, let's get her off of the screen since she's stepping out for a minute. However long she's got to be back, and then we can get an update on how all of her stuff is going when she returns. We do have a couple of fun stories and stuff to talk about, including this one we can get at first. My cat's obese because it smokes dabs with her. Oh, wow. That's impressive. I haven't known a cat that would like that stuff. Never known a cat that would enjoy any of that shit. Like all the cats I've known, not be a fan. Rusty Grammar. Humans don't affect climate. Jews be Jewing. I don't even know if it's that. I'd say this. There are enough people here that we can affect the climate, But again, for my whole climate change thing, let's pretend on the argument of people who say climate change is real. Let's go with that. All right, it's real, but it's being driven a lot by places like India and China and places where pollution screws shit up, and that problem causes cascading problems around the world. And so we could go and clear up everything in America and all start eating the bugs, and it's not going to fix any of it because, again, the big polluters are the ones that don't get regulated with any of this shit. And the things that, again, the climate conspiracists, the people who were, they aren't going to India and stopping those people from polluting. You know, it's really, really weird. Greta Thunberg is never launching a tirade of ships to go to India and get them to stop polluting the Ganges and other places like that and quit doing shit over there. They're not going to China to get them to start following, you know, rules that the rest of the world does for the sake of climate and for the sake of pollution. And until you lock down places like that, again, you're throwing a bullet at a freight train. Even if what you say is true, you do nothing. You've done nothing. My fat cat acts like she's starving when there is food in their bowl. Alucard acts like he's starving a lot. Even in his old age now, he's always starving. Although at least in his defense, he's been scrawny a lot lately, so it makes more sense. It makes more sense for him to act like he's starving now. But yeah, I don't understand that with cats, how they can do that. Either way, I love them. I love my cats. They're great. And it's awesome. Anyways, let's go to this next story that we have going on first. I kind of was ready to do this with Digger, and now that she's gone for that phone call, it's put in a weird place. We'll get it out of the way before she gets back then. This is about a Virginia man. Now, this Virginia man is accused of killing his landlord. He was arrested for the crime, and they decided that the Virginia man was not able to stand trial because of reason of insanity. And this is back in 2002. And you might be going, what's this Virginia man's name? Well, this Virginia man's name is Abduli Tashapaloozduzada. Abduli Tashpaloozada is the name of this, again,
This is a
Virginia man. Yeah, this is a Virginia man, you know, with a very common Virginia name. Well, again, 2002, right. Arrested for stabbing and killing his landlord. Decided by the courts that he was not able to stand trial because of reason of insanity. However, on July 6th, while under a 48-hour weekend pass from a state mental health facility, guess what this secondary citizen guy did?
I'm guessing
fled the fucking country.
Oh, he fled the country. Well, fine, as long as he doesn't come back.
Not fine. I have a problem with this. I have a problem with, once again, we imported somebody. They, again, behaved badly. But, do we feel too bad? He can't stand trial because of insanity. He can't stand trial because of insanity, but he can have his passport?
He can have his passport. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yes, no, that shouldn't happen at all.
I don't want can't stand trial because of insanity. You know what we should have?
Around.
Automatically guilty because of insanity. He killed this guy. Why? Because he's fucking insane. So guilty. Right. Guilty. No, like, you're too insane to stand trial. No, you're so insane, it's obvious you did this. It doesn't matter whether you were in your right mind or not. You're guilty of doing this. It's just, dude, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Remember the great old days when if you were, you couldn't be charged for a crime because you were insane, they'd lock you up in the insane asylum?
Right? Or hell, remember the good old days when we charged somebody with murder? They were an American citizen and not an immigrant or an illegal immigrant, and we didn't fucking have to have a fucking, I feel bad for you because you're an immigrant, so whatever you do doesn't matter. Yeah. We're gonna give you an excuse. We're gonna give you a pass. We're gonna let you steal the money. We're gonna give you an excuse on the murder charges. And then on top of that, you're just from another country, so if you really fuck it up here, I guess you won't pack up and leave. How the hell did this dude get a 48-hour pass? That's my question. The apartment wasn't halal, says St. Aaron. Again, he's too insane. He's too insane to stand trial. Does that mean his victim is allowed to resurrect because he's too insane to be held accountable? Oh, no, he's still dead? Yeah. Then that guy's still charged with it. I'm sick of the insanity nope, he's insane. Well, if he's insane, then he doesn't get to have a fucking day pass. He doesn't get to leave the facility because he's fucking insane and he stabbed somebody and he killed them.
Yeah.
Just again, like, this is one of those things where the more this shit goes on, the more I'm like, I am so pissed that we aren't deporting any of these fucking people. We're arresting a bunch of them, but we're not actually deporting any of them.
You're detaining a bunch of them.
Right?
Yeah. You're locking them up in
our tax dollars are paying
that you guys have built.
Right. Our tax dollars are paying to deal with this problem. We're totally paying for it. We're not getting anything good out of it, and we can't stop importing these fucking people because of this shit. We can't start going, yeah, we're done with the en masse immigration from third world countries, because it turns out a lot of you guys are just retarded, inbreds, backwards believing idiots, and we've got plenty of those in America already. We don't need to bring them in. Like, we've got more than enough. Hell, even if I leave, we're only going down by one. We've still got a shitload. We don't need to import anymore.
Right.
So, Brian's saying sex work is real work, Johnny. I don't know why that's the people. Oh, wait, that's a while ago. I was fucking, wow, I don't even know. So, yes, back when crime rates were minimal, says Rusty Graham. Again, this is my problem. Like, people are like, "Oh, these people deserve a chance." Like, no, they don't. Not when they do shit like this. And I'm tired of us being. I want us to be extra judicially hard on people who do shit like this as a form of deterrent from allowing other people to think they can just come over here and behave this way.
Right.
A Virginia man accused of killing his landlord back in 2019 has fled the country. And the details of this case will shock you. Justice correspondent David Spunt with more for us. Hi, David.
Hi, John.
Can you share the screen with me, please?
Authorities are now feeling quite a bit of pressure to answer for why this man accused of murder was able to leave the country. His name is Abdullah Tashpulazodeh, and he was
Abdullah Tashpulazodeh. You know, of the Virginia Tashpulazodahs.
Right.
And it's just, and again, the news will cover it under Virginia man. No, let's call it what it is. Fucking dirty third world immigrant. Fucking third world immigrant once again behaves like a third world immigrant. Why can't we stop importing these people? I'm not saying that they can't come here. I'm saying they have to do all the work themselves. They have to become citizens beforehand, file their visas, all that shit that regular people do in every other country. And none of this just blanket like, well, you're from the third world, so hop on a boat. Let's give you a bunch of support. Let's give you a bunch of shit. And no. You figure that shit out yourself. Too insane to stand trial, but sane enough to get an ID, a bank account, an apartment, and go grocery shopping. Insanity. Right? Yeah. Too insane to stand trial, but sane enough to keep his passport. Sane enough to be able to have his passport and on a 48-hour weekend pass, go out, get a plane ticket, and flee the country.
Go. Yeah. You're definitely sane enough for all that.
So Johnny wants to keep paying for this guy to stay at a mental health facility. No, I want this guy to be dealt with under capital punishment. If you're too insane to stand trial, but you're sane enough to kill somebody, we don't need you. Capital punishment. Why? Because this guy's fucking nutso. He's not contributing anything to society, and if we leave him to his own devices, he gets a little stabby. So how about we just cut the middleman out and say experiment failed. Next. And into the wood chipper we go.
Oh, geez.
Into the wood chipper we go. You heard some voices, you stabbed some people, so into the wood chipper you go. Like, it's time. And again, if we're going to go under the, like, it's good that he's gone, we don't have to pay for him anymore. Right, fine. But then let's use his actions as the bare minimum, as the reason why we don't allow any more fucking people from that country anymore. Right. We need to start banning
no more
people.
Refugees.
I want
more
bans.
Illegal immigrants.
I want bans on any country where we get immigrants who behave badly, especially multiples. So like right now, for example, just for the Minnesota fraud alone, let alone the fraud all over the country, Somalia, you can't come here anymore. Why? Because apparently a lot of you fuckers steal. So too bad. Too bad, so sad. If you're here already, we can talk about that. We'll deal with that. But let's talk about no more. No more. Why? Because we tried it. Turns out it's not going well. So stay the fuck there. Unless you're paying all of the fees to bring yourself over and you're not using assistance programs, then maybe we can talk about it. But I'm saying we've done enough olive branch lending a helping hand to the downtrodden and disenfranchised, and it hasn't worked out well. They haven't been respectful of the country that does everything for them, and a lot of them are committing fraud. All of the fraud that's being happening in the Medicare industries in Minnesota right now, 98% of it, Somalians committing it. So it's like, I'm sorry, no. Shenanigans. He says, no capital punishment in Virginia. We would have to pay for him for many years. You want deportations? He self-deported. Right. But again, he self-deported after he killed somebody and got held quasi-accountable for his actions. I'm saying for that reason, something has to change. We have to stop allowing these people to just get away with this shit and then going, oh, poor immigrant, I guess we'll feel bad for them and excuse it. Like, no, you killed somebody. There we go. Self-deported, right, he's self-deported, but that other guy is still dead, and we're still bringing more people from his country. One of those things has to change.
Yeah.
Either that guy has to come back to life, probably not going to happen, so we're going to have to go with the, like, it's time that we stopped allowing the rest of your friends over here. Suicidal empathy. It is!
It is exactly that.
I've wanted a ban on retards, still waiting. I kind of want a ban on retards, but it's a problem because I am a retard. So it's a little hypocritical of me, because I realize it would be affecting me too, for a ban on retards. But anyways, let's
accused, not convicted of murdering his landlord in 2019. Now, he was not convicted because a jury found him not guilty by reason.
A jury, a whole bunch of, look at this poor dirty, he must not understand that we don't stab people here. And again, if that's the way we're going to be, these idiotic, retarded third world people are too stupid to understand that murder is wrong, then stop bringing them here.
Bringing them home. Yeah.
I want one of these things. Either we hold them accountable for their actions, or if they're too dumb to be held accountable for their actions, then I'm sorry, they're too stupid to be imported anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked at the numbers coming into this country? Aren't they largely down? Aren't we largely down?
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't actually noticed. I haven't looked, but I would assume that the new people coming in, that number has gone down by quite a large amount.
We've got less border jumpers, and we might be seeing some tide slow because of refugee status stuff not being allowed, but we still do allow like someone who's here, for example, can sponsor somebody else. So we still allow this like familial transplanting thing where we can keep sponsoring people. And so chain migration is a thing where we get one over and then they bring their friends and then they bring their friends and then they bring their friends. And somebody keeps signing up for somebody else to come over and be here, sort of thing. So minimum IQ standard needed for citizens as well. I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't be against citizens having to take the tests.
I would just like people coming into the country would be mandatory. They are fluent in English or French. If you're living on that side of the country, if you're living in Quebec somewhere, then fair enough. But you should be fluent in one of the two languages of the country you're coming to. I have seen so many people from so many different places. It's not from one specific country, from all over the world. They show up here, but they don't speak English. They don't speak any English at all. And they have no intention of learning how to speak English. They've just taken the life as they knew it there and brought it over here. And it's
like
not
I said,
good. You need
right now with Donald Trump, like between border procedures and policies and just the way that it's been covered like globally on the news and stuff, there is like as far as I understand, there is a decrease in immigration, but it's not like it's stopped. And here's the other thing. All the things that are
for Labby.
all the things that are slowing it down now are going to change if we get like, Newsom or someone else in office, and so that could easily
got a year and a half.
That could easily it could easily, as Biden did in office, flip right back around and be open floodgates. It's just this situation is a continual thing, and I hate this whole like we won't hold them accountable for again not being able to be part of society, but we can't have the adult wherewithal to go. This is why we can't just accept them en masse and just blanket accept groups of people. Like they clearly can't merge with society. So,
oh wow, that is a large difference. Okay, so it is quite I expected.
Yeah.
LabGlass is saying 321,000 this year, 1.3 million in 2025. So that's a lot less.
It is,
people.
But here's my problem. If it were going to stay that way, I'd be like, all right, we're on the right track. Things are going great.
Yeah.
But what happens in 2028 when things change? It'll get. Don't worry, I'll research it. Well, thank you very much, Lab Glass.
Yeah,
Big,
thank
huge
you.
support of the show. Thank you for that.
Yes, Scruffy, you're right.
But yeah, so I don't, like I
And it's
said,
the same over here.
it's just frustrating. I guess I don't know what the most ideal option is, but I think right now we're doing the worst option possible, where we import all these people over and we don't hold them accountable.
Well, New World Order requires that we break down Western civilization.
And Lab Glass, I have a question.
Civilization.
If you know, is that 321,000? Is that illegal immigration or legal immigration? Because again, my problem isn't they're illegal immigrants. My problem is all of the immigration, because we keep importing people and they keep immigrating to this country, legal or illegal, and being problems. So, so I don't know. What do I care? Anyways, let's finish this out.
Of insanity. He was committed to a mental health facility in Northern Virginia in 2022. In June of this year, a judge stipulated that he should not be released from custody or hospitalization without further order from the court. But there's a Virginia law that allows mental health facilities in the Commonwealth to grant people who are committed the permission to leave a facility without an escort on a day or a 48-hour weekend pass. He was
without an escort. So he murdered somebody. He can't.
And now we're going to let him walk around.
But he's allowed to request a weekend pass, and we don't even keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I was saying, thank God he self-deported, because he could have done a lot worse. You know?
Rusty Grammar, I just looked at the numbers on my fuel receipts from the last 3 weeks. $1,600. Jesus. Granted, I put on a lot of miles, but that's not good. No, that's not.
Oh.
No, that's not. Mr. Q saying, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Q.
Hey, Mr. Q.
Sounds like commie bullshit to me. Again, I stated what I wanted, and granted, I'm just some fucking idiot talking out of his basement, so, take my opinion with a grain of salt, and it's still probably wrong. But, like I said, we aren't going to hold him accountable, but we're also not going to police him. We're just, again, why don't we just deport him then? I mean, if we're just going to let him flee the country and he's going to self-deport after 2 or 3 years in mental facilities, because this happened in 2002 or 2022. So he's been locked up since 2022. We've been taking care of him since 2022. And now he just went, fuck it, I'm going to leave. And he left. Why don't we just deport him then? Like, it's just weird as this. I don't know. 360.
Why do we take care of him in the meantime? Yeah.
Yeah. 360,000 pounds of steel today, 14 semi-loads. That's a lot. A serious country wouldn't allow foreigners to become judges or representatives. Well, in this case, it was a jury. As the guy already said, it was a jury. A jury decided that this poor guy couldn't stand trial by reason of insanity. But again, if they're too insane to stand trial and they committed murder, I really feel like you shouldn't be able to walk around unsupervised. And that's forget your immigration status. That's just in general. I'm like, hey, look, if you are too fucking nuts to stand trial for killing someone, we should probably at the very least keep like an aide around you to keep you, in check.
If you're too nuts for that, then you need to be kept under lock and key. You cannot be allowed back into society.
Thank you very much, Flim Flam,
Hello,
for the Rubber
Flim
Chicken Gang and 100 bits. Thank you very much. So yeah, all right, we'll finish this and then get out of here on the story.
On July 6th, about a month ago, on a 48-hour weekend pass. He never came back to the hospital. He boarded a flight at Dulles Airport, flew to Istanbul, then flew on to Tajikistan.
They could be your coworker. They could be the person driving next to you. They could be the person sitting next to you at the pew in church. You sometimes have no idea who they're releasing and what conditions they're under or what medications they're on.
And what medications they're no longer on because there's no one forcing them to take it anymore.
Oh, he killed another. Wow, maybe it's old world shit. Abduli Tashpaluzda was found by clinicians to be insane at the time that he killed Mohammed Hamation, a legal finding that means the Commonwealth would be unable to secure a conviction at trial. So yeah, again,
So lock him up in the crazy asylum.
Labglass says, Johnny, a mental facility is jail light. If you build up credit, you can get out for a weekend. It's just, yeah, okay, you can get out for a weekend. But you know what we should have? Maybe have a freeze on his passport because he's guilty of murder. Again, either we hold these people accountable, but if we're going to deport them just because they're bad actors, then let's deport all of them. Pick a lane. Don't pick the lane where we let them murder and then we don't hold them accountable and then they find a way to go back home. We just go, too bad, so sad. I want
send him home right at the beginning.
Mr. Q. Oh, of course he lived in one of his stands. Oh, really? No, like again, I know a lot of people confuse this because I know that Abduli Tashpolozda is, of the Virginia Tashpolozdas. Polozda? A fucking weird
statement to our sister station, Fox 5 in D.C. The Commonwealth's attorney in Fairfax says Abduloy Tashpolozada was found by clinicians to be insane at the time he killed Mohammed Hematian. A legal finding that
Johnny, it was most likely not his passport. Come on, man. I'm told that he was allowed to have his passport. His passport wasn't.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the part we're talking. Left Northern Virginia Mental Health Institute. He was required to return 2 days later. He did not. He instead traveled to Washington Dulles International Airport, boarded a flight. Where was it? The part saying, he had been previously allowed to travel to Washington, D.C. in 2024 to obtain a passport with the support from the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. So 2 years after he's convicted.
Sane enough. Yeah, sane enough to go and do all that stuff.
It was his passport. He got permission from the state to get a passport in 2024.
But he's too insane to be held responsible for the murder.
Of course he is. You want consistency of logic from liberals? Not even liberals, just government in general. But yeah,
just government in general. It's not going to happen.
I'm reading Labglass's comments, and I'm like, he's probably right, and I'm probably an idiot because that's the path of things. And then I go back to the story, but nope. Turns out, never mind. He went to Washington, D.C. in 2024 to obtain a passport with the support of the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. So again, Virginia Commonwealth was like, yeah, you want to get a passport, you're just responsible for murder, but we can't put you on trial. Oh shit, we got a minute for a hype train. We've got a minute to launch a hype train. If we get another 100-bit give or subs, we'll ditch out of that story now, unless anybody wants me to look up anything else about it. But yeah, I failed to return. And I guess don't really care.
At least he self-deported. He could have gone out and taken someone else's life.
But he had to kill a person first.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying it could have been worse.
And for the people, the people who are like, you're just being racist and you hate immigrants or whatever, it sounds like he probably killed another person who probably wasn't a native citizen of the country originally. But yeah, again, I'm still just like, all right, if you're going to be murdering people, I want us to pick a lane. That's all. I don't know. It's not going to happen. I'm full of shit. So you're telling me the murderer wasn't trustworthy? Well, shucks.
Right.
Labglass says he's gone. Good. I mean, in the sense that,
Yeah, at the end of the day, right now, in this situation, at least he's gone.
But what's to stop him?
We don't have to worry about him killing someone else.
But I also feel bad for the sense of like, but now he goes to wherever the hell he went and he's going to start murdering people there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? We didn't deal with it properly, or you didn't deal with it properly there. Maybe they'll deal with him properly in wherever he goes next, wherever he ends up next. That's all we can really hope.
Either way, I want to know the logic behind, well, this guy just wants to go get his passport. Because, like, I filed for my passport, and it's not that hard to get a passport. Dude, the rules you have to go through in Canada to get a passport, this guy had a body on his record, and he still got one.
I know. Well, like I said, it turns out that the paperwork that I got off the internet was not the same paperwork as Service Canada gave me. So things had changed between the two papers. So that helped make things tougher. I'll just go straight to Service Canada from now on.
I'm worried I didn't rinse out my my water bottle enough.
Mhm.
It got a quasi dish soapy taste in it. Like, I know I soaped it up enough. I saw the foam, but
Just didn't rinse out well enough.
right? Like it tastes like fruit punch with a hint of Dawn, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Ew.
Right? It's a new Dawn.
Jeez.
Rusty Grammar. I'm fortunate enough to get paid 30. Oh, good for you. However, I end up working at least that much when it's dead slow anyhow. So who are you winning on?
Mhm.
Lab Glass, he killed his own Johnny Two Birds. For me, it's less about who he killed as much as the fact that, like, again, we have plenty of people here to murder. Do we need more? Do we need more murderers? And then I like say whatever, call me whatever fucking bigotry or whatever you want. But like, what was this dude producing for us on the whole set? Like, was he entertaining people? Was he trying to make anyone's life better? Was he doing anything for anybody other than himself? Just Service Canada, terrible name. Service is just a nice way of saying get screwed. Yeah, dude, Service Canada sounds gross. Like, I got to go to Service Canada. And it's like, why? Your country needs you to fillet them regularly? Is their ego that shallow? Like,
No, that's where we go to get our services dealt with.
Lab Glass,
Right?
so you want violent offenders to stay in country where they can serve 2/3 time and be taxpayer funded, then deport them on our dime, or he leaves on his own. I would like us to pick a lane. Like, if we're going the deport route, let's just deport him. Let's just deport him, like, flat out.
Right at the start, when he
Like,
killed
right off the
someone,
start.
deport him.
When
Yeah.
he murdered someone, deport him back to his home country. Let them know he's being deported there. Why? Because he murdered somebody here, so we're getting rid of him.
Mhm.
If we're gonna hold them in mental facilities until they choose to self-deport, like, keep in mind, yeah, he did self-deport after a couple years of us paying the dime for him. Are we going to spend money to go get him back? If he's in a country with extradition and they arrest him, are they going to send him back? Or are we still going to keep him? I say deport them into international waters.
Right? Yes.
Problem solved. That's a bit much. Here's what I don't want us to be importing violent offenders in the first place. That's what I want. I realize, like, I'm saying, if we're gonna hold them accountable, like, this whole thing is a whole bunch of half measures. We didn't flat out hold him accountable for the murder, but we did lock him up in a mental institution. We locked him up in a mental institution, but we let him have a 2-day weekend pass. He had a 2-day weekend pass unsupervised, and we also gave him permission to go get a passport. Like, it'd be, again, a whole different story if it's an illegal passport and he fled the country and all this other. No. He got permission to get these things.
He was telegraphing what he was planning on doing.
I just, like I said, if we're gonna go the route where he can self-deport, let's just deport him out the jump. Let's just deport him out the jump. That's all I want. I want him deported out the jump.
Yes.
That's my preferential plan. My preferential.
No more coming in, and what we've got need to be
right.
deported.
Like, I would like it to be a thing where it's like, oh, you've committed a violent crime and you're an immigrant or an illegal immigrant. Guess what? Your citizenship is no longer valid because you committed a violent crime. I feel like we'd have a lot less people come into this country and commit a violent crime if they knew they would immediately get deported. I don't think it would end the problem, but I think it'd be a step in the right direction. And we wouldn't, like Labglass said, we wouldn't be paying for it then, which I'd be all for. Let's not pay for it. But I don't know. Brian, bullets are cheaper than jail for enemies of the people. I'm not quite on there. Some of them are things where, like, they don't know how to drive and it's like an accidental, they killed 3 people, but it's like, right, but you killed 3 people because you don't know how to drive in this country and you committed vehicular homicide. Time for you to go. I don't necessarily feel like, especially if it's a straight up accident, I don't feel like that person should be shot. That's not right. But again, well, guess you're going back to your country. Why? Because you did that. YouTube app is acting weird for me. Every time I open YouTube, it immediately starts playing a short. When I click on your live stream, it always goes to the beginning and not where it's at currently. Yeah, let's check where I'm at on mine. Maybe it might be a YouTube thing. Let's click live. If I go up to the live thing, do we get a circly wheel? Waiting for a circly wheel. Don't currently have one.
Ruffy's got a great idea. Let's put Epstein Island in use. Let's put all our dangerous criminals onto the island, drop them in the tunnels and there, whatnot. Bunch of apex predators on said island as well, and they can just battle each other and the predators. And we could watch it on pay-per-view.
Los Federales, say what? So you're saying that if me, for example, who has been in Canada for 40 years, happen to commit a violent crime, I should be deported. Well, this is Canada, so it's a different rule, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're committing a violent crime, yeah. If you're murdering people, I don't have the greatest level of sympathy for you.
Los Federales, you're not still after 40 years, you're a permanent resident. You are a Canadian though, right? You've got your Canadian passport, your care card, all of that stuff. So no, you wouldn't be deported.
But that's still, I'm saying from an American standpoint, like you've been here for a couple of years and you killed somebody. We don't need to keep you. I mean, that's really mean. That's really fucked up. Like, yeah, so is killing somebody. I don't know if I'm not getting this across. The qualifier is hurting people. So I'm like, if you're going to do that, like you should have sympathy for these people. Why? They didn't have sympathy for the people they murdered.
Right?
You are blustering over semantics. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes.
I'm blustering over semantics as a form of provocation and performance. How's it going? Yeah, why don't we just throw them over the ice ledge on the edge of the world? Yeah. Wait, that's real?
Well, if it is, that's a great idea.
I'd love to see a group of flat earthers be like, we believe in capital punishment, but none of this electric chair, firing squad, namby-pamby pussy bullshit. If you are deemed to be executed, we march you off the edge of the world. And then someone goes, what? Because the world is flat. We're living on a plate under a dome. Like, and to have that guy, that'd be great. Scruffy, Johnny, you're too soft for your own good. Yeah. I agree,
Vildrain.
I'm also just spouting opinions as someone who has no authority, and the reason I'm spouting those opinions is because I have no authority, and one reason I say I shouldn't have more authority is because I just have these opinions. I don't hold any office of power. Nor should I. I'd pay to see that. Right? Walk the plank off the world.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, I'm picturing just like real deep South redneck kind of people as the ones by the, just someone sitting there and just a big old fucking trucker cap and just be like, your turn, Slim. Don't look down. And then it's just, they walk to the edge of it and they're looking over and they're like, man, like too slow. Stamps on the board and blah, 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 and they fall off. But if that's real and we're going to do this, and I know everyone loves Tom Middleton, we have to sacrifice Loki to the void. It's in keeping with canon. So don't worry if Marvel movies are to be believed, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. To see you, Randall.
A whole crew of people circle the globe and die of old age looking for the edge. This is something I want. Like, we spend so much stupid amounts of money on stuff. I would love it if we donated money to like the whole people that are like, there's an ice wall in Antarctica. It's like, all right, let's send them there to see it. Because I've said like plenty of people have been like, I'm a flat earther, and I went to the like South Pole and watched like a day without sunset and realized, oh, we're on a ball and it spins. And things work the way they work. And again, there are people like, that's not real, it's whatever. It's like, I want all of those people to go do that. Like, but then again, what if it's real?
Well, and that's why they're not allowed to go.
Why are we? It's not the abyss of Canada. We said the abyss. Oh, you were right. I really did start a horrible thing.
I did. Yeah, I told you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Brian already keep IE Diggers Cooch. That's mean. Don't call it that.
See, I told you. Why did you do that? You started it.
Because I'm an idiot and a horrible person.
Yes. But no, I agree with Veldrain. We need to rename Epstein's Island into Australia too. because it'll be the second criminal island.
Well,
and we'll just put the worst of the worst there, and we'll have on boats. You know, they can switch out shifts, so there's 24-hour
oh wait,
security around.
Hold on. Scruffy saying Elon could resolve this by putting a live camera on a rocket and send it further than normal into a far orbit of the Earth and leave the camera feed on 24/7. Right, but he's too much of a pussy to do it because the corporate government's holding
He
him
knows
in.
the truth.
Because the secrets
No
will get
one's
out.
going there. No
But
one's
no,
getting
you're
out
right.
there. I didn't hear it, but I'm loving your reactions today.
Thank you, Flim Flam, for the 15,000 channel points.
Thank
We
you for that,
appreciate
Flim
the
Flam.
support. I hope you enjoyed your your freebie dish there that totally got me. We have a goal that's somewhere under $45 for Monday the 24th. So everything we get financially goes toward that. If you want to throw in a PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, YouTube, Rumble Rant, Super Chats, blah, blah, blah. That was loud. Yeah, that was a little loud. I had the audio up for the story that was quiet before, and that was a little loud. I love you, Johnny. I have a lot of points. Spend them. That's fine. Mr. Q, we found the next frontier in Abyss that was discovered in Canada. All right, so we were talking, Mr. Q, to catch you up on what happened.
Because there's other people who didn't hear it. Now you're going to let them know too.
Yeah, they're curious
what are
about
you
it.
doing? You're propagating this awful thing.
Aaron always
don't like
forgets
it.
Cash App. Oh, that's right. I have a Cash App too. Streamlabs, PayPal, Rumble Rants, Cash App, Super Chats, Twitch bits and subs. It all counts. It all helps. And I'm stuttering. And just fucking.
Had I been wearing a headset, I would have shot myself. This Veldrain, right? I don't get to hear any of those Veldrain. All the Twitch drops
Don't
and
worry,
sound effects. I don't get to hear them. They just don't feed through.
Someday
so
that'll
it's very
change.
funny for me because suddenly he's going, and I hear nothing, but it's quite fun.
Someday that'll change, and you can shit your pants too. Just like the exotic meat market, this Abyss doesn't exist. No, it doesn't. And again, like somebody, you know what? This is my vengeance for all the times I'm like, don't do that. Like
The meat market.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This is my
Fair
payback.
enough.
So,
Fair enough.
to catch you up, Mr. Q, I had been talking about my difficulties. You had asked me about if I would do the dishes, and I said I would because it's really hard for me to clean up on the floor, especially like to go down to the floor and pick stuff up. And someone said, well, then how are you going to go down on Digger? And I said, simple. It'll be a one-way trip. And I made a joke about the movie Abyss where he goes down to the bottom of the trench and they're like, drop your weights and come back after he defuses the bomb. And he's like, don't have enough oxygen left. Won't be able to make it back. And they're like, you can do it if you do it now. He's like, nope. Won't be able to make it. And they're like, what are you doing? And he's like, knew this was a one-way trip when I took the ticket. And it was like, oh, it's so hard and hurtful. And then because of that, people started equating My Lovely Lady of Canada to Abyss.
My hoo-ha as an Abyss.
Super shouts. Yeah, if you can't tell, if people can't tell, I'm getting words mixed up. Like shit's getting jumbled more.
I know.
I'm concerned. So yes, I meant super chats. But super shouts are like super chats. Oh boy, yeah, never mind. I missed that. Yeah, Scruffy missed that. Scruffy didn't know about the Coochie Abyss. So now you know.
No.
Why would you do that to your woman? I wasn't equating that to that. I was saying like the protagonist in the show or the movie, I know it's a one-way trip when I booked the ticket. We're just not coming back up. And
you started with the word Abyss.
Funny. Right.
Talking about going down on me.
Look,
and it got,
as we've already proved, I'm an idiot and I bluster over semantics and get stupid shit mixed up. So this is just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm retarded. I'm sorry, I'm retarded.
Scruffy, bro, just get a swing, right? I'm sure we can figure out a pulley system.
$2 from Brian the Science is the super chat saying, so is Johnny's dong an abyss monster? Right, it is. It is a...
Well, according to the internet, he's hung better than a horse, so... you know.
It's why I have to have a wheelchair. It's not because of the MS. It's because I can't like walk like a normal gait because there's something dragging all the time, and the rug burn is horrible. Take your phone sex elsewhere, you two. Right? Los Federales, Johnny's. Please read my favorite. So where would they send me to? I left my birth country when I was 2. And as an adult, I revoked my nationality and ties. I'm also no longer able to enter said country. Where would I be sent to? Well, then you only have one citizenship.
You wouldn't be.
So
You're
you would
Canadian.
just be held as a person in Canada.
You're just a Canadian.
I'm saying people of dual citizenship who've been convicted of a crime, either we deport them or we don't allow them to get a passport. One of the two. At this point, I'm just asking us to pick a path. That's all I'm saying. So would Madonna have a coochie crypt? God, the cobwebs in that motherfucker. Ugh. And what was that? Flim Flam with the chameleon whistle sticker for the 100 bits. Thank you. We got close to launching.
Whistle.
We got close to launching a hype train earlier, but we didn't. So that is still a
was.
possibility. What are the oranges for? We have oranges. Jesus, I need some.
Fuck if I know.
Does Johnny feel a kinship with Lindsay Clancy because they are both in wheelchairs and possible felons? I don't feel a kinship with anyone just because they're in a wheelchair, and I'm not a felon.
I don't know who Lindsay Clancy is.
Yeah, possible felons. I've committed no felonies. I'm not even a possible felon. I don't know where you get they're both possible felons. I've committed no crimes. I don't even have a speeding ticket. I've never been to jail.
Wow.
You know what I've learned? I'm a pussy who's never really done anything super hard. If you are that bad where you get your citizenship revoked, the country doesn't care where you would go at that point. Well, again, but like in Los Federales,
but he was talking about illegal immigrants.
I was,
he wasn't talking about someone like Los who's been there all his life. He's
no.
Let
Let me clarify.
Canadian.
I wasn't talking about illegal immigrants specifically. I was saying anyone that has dual citizenship that can just up and go back to another country. I'm saying in the case of the Virginia thing, everything was set up for this guy to just up and go back home. So just send him back home. Or hold him accountable. Pick one.
Oh, no.
Kind of like the way I feel about like homeless people. Either help them and put them in places that help them get better, or let them just, deteriorate on the street. But like the idea of like, oh, these people need help and we should help them and we should be understanding. Right, but they can't help themselves. So either do something or don't. But this weird, we're going to help them by trying to support them living on the street. Like, no. Support them being in a facility where they can't have drugs and get their shit together, or don't. Wait, so I can go to a foreign country and kill people, then claim insanity, and they'll send me home scot-free. When do we leave?
Well, no, not in foreign, just in America.
This isn't like
apparently.
a global plan. I was just saying that here.
Yeah. It just seems to work in America.
Oh, Randall Flagg says Johnny is a possible felon for murdering my day. How did I do that? How did I do that? Just a few bungee cords and a set of handcuffs and let the party begin. I don't know. Let's move on.
Well, she's responding to Scruffy and I talking about just getting a swing at that point instead of being a one-way trip.
This is going to be Digger when
Get
she
yourself
meets up with Johnny. What's
swing?
Oh, dear Lord. I'm not playing that.
Oh, now you mean I have to actually watch it?
You have to watch it on the screen.
At?
Back there, the fuck is he?
I'm not.
Oh, dude. I thought that was its trunk.
Yeah, it's not its trunk.
What is it doing? It can use its penis like a trunk?
Yeah, dude, that's.
I didn't know that.
I'm not playing that specifically because I can clearly tell what that is. I'm not playing that.
I was just looking at it in the small screen. I just assumed it was the trunk.
No,
it was not its trunk.
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, I just, like I said, very, very surprised that he was allowed to get a passport, and like we're not gonna have him stand trial. Like, yeah, let's just pick a speed. I revoked my birth country from my records. It was an extensive process, but yes, it can be done. So my only country is Canada. What happens then? Again, we said you're a Canadian citizen, so you'd be held accountable in Canada.
In Canada, yeah.
You wouldn't be allowed. We wouldn't allow you a passport and somewhere else to go. We'll hold you accountable in Canada. I don't why is this hard to understand? I'm simply saying if we're going to give you the option to leave, and you have somewhere else you can go, and you've recently came here from there, but you're going to go back there because you did all this horrible stuff. If we're just going to let you go anyway, then why pay to keep you?
Right. I understand what it is that you are saying.
So say we all.
But Rusty's right. Whoever the Grabblers want installed, they're the people who will be installed. They needed a large voting block, so they imported it. Oh,
I was answering Brian's question. Yeah, I'm sorry. I always get caught up on side chats, as we all well know. Thank you for the $1, Rusty Grammar. We've got all that stuff up. We can go to a different story now.
Good
Something
to
else to talk about.
Hello.
All right, so we've got a video of an Amazon drone. Before we get to that, if you've been, I don't know if you've been following us or not. So Eric Swalwell was running for San Francisco governor, and he had a bunch of sexual misconduct allegations come out at a very ideal time to hamstring him. I was one of those people saying, oh, this is a setup because he doesn't support the right groups. I might be full of shit, which isn't surprising, but I might be full of shit on that now. Apparently, the newest on that is the FBI confronted him with search warrants when he landed in San Francisco airport on Saturday, and they seized a whole bunch of his electronic devices, his cell phone. So if this is a railroad job, they're going hard on it, or he just legit is a horrible piece of shit.
A horrible. Okay. Well, he's a politician.
He's already been found guilty of taking bribes and donations from a Chinese foreign operative. So I'm just like, oh, and now they've got all this going on. Swalwell should have been arrested and charged with treason when he gave state information to Fang Fang. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not going any better for him. Fang Fang is her name.
Yeah. Fang Fang.
Ryan Dirty Llama said, good to see you back, Digger. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Much better. Actually, the reason I had to take that phone call was from the doctor who said there was nothing overly worrisome in the blood results. So she will talk to me in a couple weeks. And in the meantime, I've got the go ahead to start eating food again. Yay. So
Rusty Grammar, nice. I'm worried voting doesn't matter anymore.
It definitely doesn't matter anymore. I mean,
again, all I'm saying
I thought that was obvious.
I guess like I'm being a horrible piece of shit or whatever, but all I'm saying is just if you have dual citizenship, the country you're in, have a level of reverence and respect for the country that's, allowing you to come there and become part of them. Like treat that place nice, treat the people there nice, behave yourself. I didn't know don't murder was asking a bit much. I'm sorry.
Right? Yeah, let's just not hurt people.
I'm not Christian or Catholic or Jewish or any official religion. I don't have a specific doctrine that tells me killing people is wrong. I just have a general moral belief that killing people is wrong. Like, I view needlessly killing as wrong. Like, I understand hunting, eating meat and all that stuff, and I'm all for it. I'm just saying, other than that, like, if it's just like, oh, there's a cat, I'm going to murder it. Like, hey, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah, you don't need to be here anymore.
Not even here. Straight white male. What? I don't like this Swalwell guy, but he's an easy target because he's part of the rapidly shrinking white males of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not disagreeing with you that I even said back in the day that like they were going hard at him for reasons. But even if they are, it seems like there's enough smoke to the fire. So either he's guilty of enough and they're doing it for that, or they're doing it, like you said, to get rid of him. But either way, he opened the door for that one, apparently. Killing some people is wrong, says Padre
right?
Alagon. I hope they get back quick with those results. Me too. Hoping the best for you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Scruffy. I do have that story too. That was what I was going to get to after we do the Amazon package thing.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, totally. In fact, let's skip all of this now that we've covered. The FBI agents confronted him. They've seized a bunch of his stuff. We already know that he sold like secrets to Fang Fang.
Secrets to,
and so yeah, the dude's guilty of treason, and now they're going after him for everything. Whether it's a hatchet job or not, they have enough on him. It seems like. So so drones are a thing, and Amazon is spearheading the drone delivery system. This is an Amazon delivery drone. I've never seen one of these. And by the way, for all of the people that are like, oh, corporations are good and they give people jobs and you need to make sure you don't tax corporations too much because they make jobs. Like, right, except when the harder they get pushed on how they treat their delivery drivers and everything else, the closer we get to this. To robot shows up. Well, drone delivery, I don't know if you can see how this is going to go bad already. Define people. Yeah. Communists aren't people, so have at it. I don't agree with you on that. I disagree with communists.
Communists
and socialists
are human,
but
they're just dumb.
I disagree with a lot of forms of people, but I will never say, like, for example, I don't like Somalians overall. It hasn't been a good experience for me, but I would never say they're not people. You get what I'm saying? I just say they're people that can't apparently behave with the rest of us here, but that's me. I don't enjoy hunting. I only do it for food or population control. The only animals I enjoy killing are rodents, especially mice and rats. Again, I just don't enjoy killing live animals or creatures overall. I'm not criticizing anyone who hunts or does pest control. I'm just saying, I feel like not needlessly murdering stuff is an easy ask. That's all I'm saying. Dang, looks like a flying walking device. Yeah, dude, it looks like an inverted plane. It looks like a plane that's nosediving into the pool. Oh, I completely agree, Scruffy. But I would also still say that those are people. They're just weirdly misguided people. Johnny, you're being a prude. Killing is fundamental.
I see what you did there.
All right, I'm being a prude. Meh. That's why I'm a pagan. I say blood eagle the guilty and roast them slowly. Oh, dear Lord.
Hey, that's why I say an armed society is a polite society. If you know everyone else is armed, you're going to be a lot less likely to pull out your gun and start shooting.
I don't think. Here's my problem. I don't think that works. And if you we're too fucking we're too medicated. We're too fucking uninformed for that to work. I think an armed society with the society we have today is just people shooting each other. Because, again, you're going to have some people, armed society, polite society. Yes, you're going to have that. But you're also going to have some people that just assume, well, he pissed me off, so I drew and fired. Oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Well, no, and when those situations happen, that's when we go over with Alan's idea and we say those guilty ones, blood eagle them, roast them slowly over a large bonfire, and people will understand why you don't just shoot randomly.
I thought I was a dick.
Like, most people will understand that everyone's armed and you don't shoot unless you're trying to save yourself.
I don't know if Labglass is still
for
around,
the idiots
but
who don't know the difference.
I'm starting to feel like I wasn't as bad as that. Wow. You're missing a word.
Hey, man.
In arm. IQ matters. Hey, dude, I'm proof alone that white people can be stupid too. I'm proof alone of that. So, I mean, hedge your bets, my friend. Hedge your bets.
Yeah.
Hedge your bets.
My ancestors are the ones that came up with the blood eagle. And I'd say fair enough. Yeah. Killing when it's not.
Well, at any rate. Something a little less serious. Maybe I should not do so many serious things at the beginning. Dictator Digger is amazing. I totally agree with her ideas. Let's start the revolution, says Mr. Q. You're on the left side of the bell curve then. Probably. I don't know. Here's what I know. I don't know that I should be allowed to have guns. I don't think it's a good idea. I believe in being able to protect myself. I can technically protect myself. But I don't believe I should have firearms. I love guns. I think they're fun. But I also am aware.
I'd like to go play with guns sometime.
Right. But I'm aware.
Legally in a gun range
with me,
and all that
it's
fun
just,
stuff.
It's too risky. Let's not. And I just don't think.
I'd love to go shoot guns at the Dragon Man's range. That's what I'd really like to do. Dragon Man.
Who's Dragon Man?
He's got the your nation's largest privately owned war museum dedicated to all of the wars that America's been involved in. He's got so many different things.
This is so off the curve of this story about an Amazon drone.
That's true, but you were talking about guns, and I'm just saying I'd like to go play with guns.
Yeah.
With
well, let's
Dragon
get back
Man,
to this quick. It's only a 14. It's only a 14-second clip.
shoot.
If you have bang bangs, bang them all. Only one will survive. Well, now I know Lab Glass. Again.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Red Scoper. Yeah.
I don't want to own guns. I know I'm sketch for it. I shouldn't necessarily own firearms. I got a long way to go before I'd be comfortable with that. Anyhow, so let's and again, that's just for me though, because of me and me stuff. So this is an Amazon drone about to deliver a package right into the pool.
Whoa, nice.
I love that the drone quintessentially shits a brick. Here's my question. Do you prefer it to land in the water for the softer landing, or would you have it land on dry land but probably be destroyed from the drop?
Be destroyed. Yeah.
Like, this thing can't come down a little lower? This is the hilarious part of this.
Maybe it's
just shits it right
personal
into
private airspace.
Again, this freaks me out just that we're delivering stuff this way. But again, the drone's coming in, comes in for a landing, and kerploosh. I will be honest though, like, she's sitting there filming this, so it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You're going to get to that before it's going to be a real problem. But that box is going to degrade in a matter of minutes after you pull it out of the water. Like,
yeah, if she wasn't sitting there recording, that thing would be soggy AF when you got home from work.
Well, of course she's recording it. This thing's loud as hell.
I know. But I'll bet you it's a privately owned airspace sort of thing, right?
It's a what?
I'm guessing it's private airspace, because they've had to write a lot of laws about the airspace above one's house, especially in California, because of people with drones and just watching what their neighbors are doing, flying over. So there's laws about where a drone can fly over homes. So that might be why it's hanging around way up there.
Doesn't self-defense have to do with you having no other option? Red Skipper, yes.
That's it. Yeah.
But if you have a gun as a form of self-defense, it's there, and if you are someone like me who doesn't do well mentally at times, it could go bad. So I'm someone who's like, even for the purpose of protecting myself when there's no other option, I probably shouldn't have a firearm. I shouldn't have that around. Again, just me specifically. I'm not speaking as a policy or people as a whole.
Everyone.
Just saying me specifically. Got a beautiful Kimber 911 the other day. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. I have no idea what that is.
Scruffy's got a good question. Is it automated, or is it being piloted by a third worlder?
I'm actually curious about that too. I'm gonna guess this is automated. Otherwise I'd like to know this the dude like, I'm going to deliver your package. Ha! Get it out of the pool, bitch. Like, just
the accent. Oh.
Ha! Get it out of the pool, bitch.
Jeez Louise.
Ironically, it was carrying Gatorade mix. Just add water. Oh no! She's about to have a whole bunch of electrolyte drank in her water. If that was a delivery for me, it would have been a limited edition anime Proplica electronic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you better go get it quick.
9 times out of 10, things that we're ordering online and having delivered will be damaged if they float in the water.
Scruffy sounds like a disgruntled former Tim Hortons employee. No, he'll come here and be a Tim Hortons employee. I wish I could get this. This is the ultimate weapon. All right, we'll look at that in a minute. I don't even shoot the rabbits in my yard. I just keep them deterred from eating my plants and provide them with other plants I don't care about away from the garden. Problem solved. Here's all I'm saying. And it's a personal preference for me. I just like needless murder. Like, again, if you're dealing with rabbits that are going after your garden or whatever, that's a different story, and that's a personal choice, and I'm not going to harm anyone or harsh anyone for that. I just, again, if it's like sociopathic, I took a bag of squirrels and banged them against a tree because it was Tuesday, like, well, all right, we don't need you. That's a bit much. That's a bit rich. All right, let's go to this and see what this is before we decide if we want to show it to everybody or not. I don't know. Am I allowed to show things on there? Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. That thing beside.
that thing is huge with a giant
Wow.
built-in I don't know what that is. What air brake or whatever the fuck it is?
I have no idea.
Partial
That's pretty
suppressor.
awesome.
I don't know. That's a gun that looks too big to be real. Either way, I don't know if I don't know if do I get in trouble?
Are
for
we allowed
airing?
to show them?
Are we
on
allowed to
YouTube?
share? I don't know if I'm allowed to show stuff like that. I'm not an educational channel. I'm just some fuckwit. So I don't know. But Jesus, that's a big gun. I popped a pigeon the other day mid-flight from about 30 yards. Good for you.
Cool.
Oh, MSO. Imagine if there were lithium batteries in that package. Well, the video, like I said, the video is short enough where the lady goes, "Oh my God," and they drop it into the water. And it's just like, yeah, go get it. Stop filming and go get it, because right now the cardboard is going to save you. If you can get it out of the pool right quick, you can rip it open and get the contents out before the wet box affects them. Whatever's inside is going to be in some form of packaging too, so you've got multiple layers of protection. But if she wasn't home, if that happened when she wasn't there, yeah, you'd be walking back to Soggy Central and it's completely ruined and whatever.
Yeah.
I protected the rabbits in my yard. May need them when shit hits the fan. I get it.
Right? You never know.
Oh, dude. Rusty Grammar, those squirrels could steal your bike. They're too tiny. They couldn't even reach both sides of the handlebars. What world do you live in where a squirrel can steal a bicycle? I don't understand.
It's the black cats that are doing that.
I don't even believe black cats can pull that off. I just
I
think
had
they're
a black
too small.
squirrel in the yard the other day.
You know what? Cool. Send me a link of someone filming it happen and maybe we'll talk. But nowadays with AI, don't even know if I'd believe that. You know what I mean? Scruffy, here's your laptop, bitch. Splash. Why it's not even Tuesday? Why are we doing the
I wish I could hear it.
It's the fucking sea buoy at the end.
Oh,
dear Lord. Poor pigeon. What do you ever do to you? Yeah, that's a valid question. But, I mean, can't do nothing about it now. Digger can't hear it. No fair. She has trouble hearing it right now.
Right?
I've got some plans. They're going to take a while to fully set up and implement, but we've got some plans to fix that. I've been looking into it.
Yeah.
So we've got...
Unfortunately, I don't hear any. Sometimes I'll hear a bit of it. Just cutting in and out, but yeah, no, I don't get to hear the sound effects from Twitch. It's it's too bad. It's a lot of fun when I'm watching and not on the show, because then I get to hear it. Like the
so you like it when you're watching the show and I'm just being tortured and you get to see all of it. So
well, no, I'd love to be able to hear it. And we're streaming together too. It just doesn't work for whatever reason.
Dear Butch, enjoying the Taco Tuesday. Good to see you, Dear Butch. I think I missed deer stock this year, and I regret it. And you know what? Maybe next year, if schedules and things allow, me and you can pop down for deer stock. Now we got a chance of a hype train. Why? Thank you, Laglass, for the 100. No, don't. That's double poopies. Oh. Oh. It's like a mustard packet. Like someone sat on a world record size mustard packet. Oh. It's like if you squeezed like sauerkraut out of a pouch. That's the kind of sound effect we've got going on.
Ugh.
Scruffy
and all I
Deerstock
can hear is
2027.
you responding.
And now we've got 2.5 minutes for a hype train to happen. So now, like, we're in the danger zone, or as Labglass calls it,
Happy
a poo
poop.
train. A poo train. It's not a hype train. It's a poo train. Especially if the third person that kicks it off does one of the many. Let's face it. There's a plethora because I'm a giant fucking child. There's a plethora of farting and shitting your pants sound effects. Not to mention what the sticker creators.
Guess what?
Oh fuck.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line.
See, and all I see is
grandpas and the
Johnny
grannies.
lip syncing. I don't know what he's lip syncing. I don't know why
Here
he's...
comes the train, and here comes Driver Ted too. Wahey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
So, I will admit, in my real everyday life, I love spending time with my daughter. She's an amazing, amazing, amazing individual. We're at hype train level 143%. Anything you throw in right now is the ideal time. Anything goes towards that hype train. Let's set this up to do a control burn. But yeah, so in my real everyday life, when I hang out with my daughter, like at the end of the night, when it's time for her to go back upstairs, like it's bedtime or whatever, I'll be like, all right, baby, daddy loves you. She's like, I love you too, daddy. And I go, yay. And she goes, yay. Like she always responds with the same energy I give. So I've started doing, because that, I'll be like, yay. And she'll be like, yay. So I'll be like, why? And she'll be like,
Guess what?
why?
I got a fever.
Holy fuck.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
We've got
Oh,
5
thank you, Scruffy.
gifted.
Wow.
Oh, God, it's doing it again, the song again. All right, so let's get the cowbell in here for Harvey Y'all, Shadow Hornet, House Big D, Scruff Daddy, Sane Caesar 1987, and Deer Butch getting one. Thank you. Cowbell for you. Move.
Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today.
Yeah,
Here
now
comes the train.
it really does look dirty. Especially when you're doing it but looking away.
Can't focus on what I'm doing. I just got to give her. All right, now we've fucked all the way off to level 2 at 88%. So we're at level 2 at 88% of the way through the hype train. Thank you very, very much. That's going to push us like most of the way through fucking Monday. That's awesome. So thank you very much for that. Scruffy D saying, sucker. That is indeed what we're doing.
Thank you, Slim Slam. All the unicorns.
The unicorn farts. This is going to get really, really
interesting. Are they farting? That's even better.
Sorry, now's not a good time, hospital. They'll have to leave me a message. I'll call them back. I've got more than enough people to call in the next few days.
Hey, Ryan Johnson.
It'll be interesting when you can hear those. Deja fucking vu, says Ryan Johnson. In terms of showing up to all of the shit happening and being at 94% of the way through level 2 of a hype train, then it is deja vu. I don't mind that.
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever. Okay. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Here we go again.
Here comes a train.
There's a glitch, and the train music plays at every level now. Mommies and daddies,
the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809.
Yeah, I can't hear it. I've heard it enough that I know what it sounds like, but yeah.
Control burn number 1.
Here comes the train today. Here comes the train.
Thank you very, very much.
Second joint. Someone earlier asked me about the dabs in BC. The dabs are awesome. The dabs are very good. I am still recovering from surgery, and coughing hurts a lot. So I have not done dabs in like 10 or 11 days now. So yeah, the dabs will be amazing when I'm finally able to. But right now I'm stuck smoking doobies.
Uni 100. Dear_Butch cheered 100 bits.
Scruffy's saying he gifted us up to Cave Diver, and he's saying, that's your alt, right? Yes, that's my alt. I am the Cave Diver. Thank you for the 100 bits. We're now, from Dear Butch, we're at level 3, 23% of the way through that hype train. So if you want to throw in, there's that. I've got 2 more controlled burns to do. And then, yay.
Oh, good for you, Mr.
Don't
Q.
die.
And
Don't
home
die,
taking
Johnny.
those shoes off, whether they be steel toe boots or heels that you're wearing in the office. It is always lovely to get home from work and take the shoes off.
It is. I
Yeah.
can't stand having stuff on my feet anymore. My feeling is limited. My motion's limited. Like I can't stand having stuff on my feet. So like I wear my shoes as a minimum requirement thing. Like I'm never wearing shoes. I'm always barefoot, and people are like, "Why? Wouldn't it be better for you to have like shoes on?" I was like, "Nope. It's even more numb, even harder to feel stuff. Nope. Only place where I'm like shoes are better than barefoot is driving. That's the only place. It's the only place.
Fair enough.
I can't stand barefoot driving. Who's wearing heels? I am, but that's because I'm a prissy bitch. They're fuck me pumps, and you can't see them.
The reason I've got such lovely feet is because I don't wear heels. I've never worn heels.
Ooh.
I can't really walk in
I've got an
heels.
idea. We send Brian a photo, and one foot is really, really pretty. It's all done up in a fancy like high heel shoe, and one foot is just utter hobbit foot, and they're right next to each other in a way like say left foot on the right next to right foot on the left, and we send Brian the picture and like, guess whose foot is whose? Which one's Digger? Which one's Johnny? The answer may surprise you. Yeah, let's do that. Saint Caesar saying
sorry
thanks
for
for the
calling
gifted
you
sub.
out there, dear
Thank you
Butch.
very much.
My
yes,
bad.
thank you very much, Scruffy. That is super duper awesome. We're at 23% of the way through level 3 of the hype train.
Oh
So
shit! I've got to take this as a doctor again.
doing
Sorry.
it again to me. All right, and then we'll pop her off the screen. Boop. We got a quick rip and read anyway that we'll get into about the UK. This was mentioned earlier, and this is again one of those things where I'm like, can we like? All I'm saying is, as modern societies, when we have to have these rules, like if you're a country that needs to have these, can you stop taking in the people that like? I just feel like it's a net loss when you have to release a guide as soon as this comes up. Yes, it's an ad. Yes, it's lame. Skip this ad. Skip this ad. What the hell? I just skipped the ad. Skip the.
Rare story comes to GB News that
All right, there we go.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
30 seconds left. Looks like we're going to finish there at level 3, 43%. Thank you so much. I am Walter, gifting a subscription. Why do melons have weddings? They can't elope. And that being a sub for I Am Walter. Cowbell coming up for you, I Am Walter, in 3, 2, moo. Jesus. Thank you, Nucleatic Gaming.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. I just had a lot happen at once, and I didn't get to. I had the audio up for a story. Oh, mine's up too high now. I had the audio up for a story, and I had the audio up for a story, and Brian played the jump scare right after I was doing a cowbell ring. So I was too many things going on at once. That hype train finishing there at 43 or 48% on level 3. Thank you so much.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
I still have 2 controlled burns to do.
Okay, well, I'm about to roll a joint. Yeah, so I've gotten the official word from the doctor. I can start eating soft foods again. But nothing else. There's no alcohol. There's no interesting things with Marmites or beans. So this next fundraiser, I'm gonna have to not do the stuff.
But you've never been required. It's been appreciated, but
I know.
You know, you can support it in solidarity. You know, when I got to do the Marmite stuff, you can just be like, chug, 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 right? So,
yeah.
So there you go.
Okay.
Lab Glass, who's wearing the heels? Right, that's the question. And then the Hobbit foot would get the jerking. Randall Flag says Streamlabs, so I gotta check in case we got a donation on there. It'll come through on here.
I would put the heel on the Hobbit foot.
Let's check the Streamlabs thing because that goes straight to this.
Is Johnny a soft food? Kind of.
Is Johnny a not when I'm around you. Let's check all of this. Recent activity says nothing. 2 minutes ago, I am Walter resubscribed, so I need to go backwards and stretch this out. Streamlabs is weird in how they notify me of their stuff. So Twitch, Brian. I don't have a Streamlabs notification anywhere. Because people have done it before. And thank you, Bud X Tribe, for following the show and cheering 10 bits. Oh, that was a while ago. This is...
Yes, I can smoke on stream, Brian. I'm yeah. All about the phone call.
All right, so there we go. I'll keep an eye on it, on the Streamlabs thing. We'll check on it throughout the show. I haven't worn shoes in over a month. I'm waiting for Johnny's exotic footwear. I don't know.
Well, we were talking about that.
I don't have exotic footwear. Did I just change? Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I don't know how that
happened to me. Ooh.
Bring you back down to my level. There we go. Yeah, I just... Lab Glass, the Hobbit foot would get the jerking. Possibly, but the question is whose foot was the Hobbit foot? Because she does makeup, so... Who are you going to believe? And is that a real Hobbit foot? Like...
I would want to see the Hobbit foot wearing the high heel.
Well, no, we'll both be wearing high heels. But the question is whose foot is whose?
Oh. Okay.
We'll have to do stuff with perspective and stuff so they look like they're the exact same size. And like I said, the whole point of this is we make this game as hard as possible. Giggity. The shoes smell like grandma. Ew, no.
Ew.
Don't smell like grandma. All right, I've got a second controlled burn to do. This is a quick story out of London. This is going more to my point of like if the group you're bringing in needs like say a pamphlet like this, could you maybe perhaps, and I say that here, I say that just decide that maybe it's juice not worth squeeze, for lack of a better term, effort not worth gain, just overall perhaps not. And I know people will be like, but that's mean, that's insensitive. Is it though? Because again, we need to discuss this to the point where they're like, hey, welcome here, informational brochure, just in case you didn't know, we don't approve of rape. So anyways, this is the newest. Like, Johnny was showing off the twins for a bit there. Yep. I'm a blessed man, okay? Let's just be clear. I am a blessed man.
Yeah, you got a nice rack.
Johnny will be wearing high heels. What the fuck? MSO, we were talking about a tease thing, and it was a joke. It was a bit.
Like, yeah. No, that I can't.
It's not like a daily life. I don't actually have any like heels or anything. I've never worn heels. I've worn boots before, but like nothing funky like that. No, it's just it was a hypothetical, like a thought experiment, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just move on. You know what I mean? Like, let's just not. Let's just not. All right. I miss a. Oh yeah. Nobody believes me. Whose foot is it? Goes out the window when you're drinking. Lab Glass saying like, I'm not playing the game. I'm just having fun. Like, oh shit. All right, so let's get to this over here. Again, you can't see it because our faces are in the way. This was a breaking story out of England. Their migrants are being given "Don't Rape Women" guide. I'm just saying, I'm not saying what society it is. I'm not saying what group or where they're from. But I'm saying if you have to hand this out amongst the informational brochures you're giving them about, hey, while you're here, so you know. Like, I just feel like, all right, that should be the first of like, and that's why we don't. I'm not saying that people from there can't come here. I'm just saying don't bring them over en masse to the point where you're handing out pamphlets. Like if one of them wants to go through the rigmarole and become a citizen, all that jazz. Like, all right, cool. Don't roll out the carpet for them.
Something. It's difficult to do. It was,
right. But the people,
they're going to treat it properly. The people who come in willy nilly and en masse, they don't give a shit where they're at. They'll treat your place because like if I'm as they came from.
If I'm jumping through a bunch of rigmarole and going through, like, let's just list a complete hypothetical. If I'm jumping through a bunch of rigmarole to become a citizen somewhere, say someone's sponsoring me, I'm going to feel an immense amount of reverence for the person sponsoring me. And if I become a citizen of that country and get the benefits of being a citizen there, I'm going to feel an immense amount of respect and reverence for that country. And so at the very least, I'm going to try to follow all of the laws and not hurt anybody of that area because I would feel that that's a disservice. Just saying. Becoming a citizen, bro, they're coming over on dinghies. Then don't give them, again, if they're coming over on dinghies and they're not legal, don't give them don't rape paperwork. Give them back. Anyways. Always the Irish,
at least
right?
a 40 IQ higher than these people, brother, he says.
Oh.
I love it.
Again, I can't believe this should be like a skit, like a bit. This should be like a uber try-hard conservative skit, like, and now Britain's giving out don't rape women paperwork, right? No. Yeah. This, like, congratulations. Welcome to Clown World.
Completely takes my breath away, but it's this. It's emerged a short moment ago that asylum to Britain are being given booklets telling them not to rape women and warning that sex with children is illegal in the United Kingdom.
Again, these are some of those things where I'm like, if we have to explain this as, like, if you need this information given to you, why are you here?
You don't need to come here. Yeah.
Why are you here?
This is not the place for you. Like the people who are trying to outlaw dogs. Like, you can't outlaw dogs. Dogs are man's best friend over here. If you don't like dogs,
people are trying to outlaw dogs.
Doesn't like dogs. Yeah, because Muslims do not like dogs. Dogs are evil, apparently.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna get down to brass tacks, if they're gonna call dogs evil, well then fucking grab a fucking chair and let me give you a few of my opinions. Like, oh no.
But yeah,
look.
Yeah,
I can
like
understand.
That are,
I can understand why they feel like some dogs are evil, but like, if you feel threatened by a toy dog, what's wrong with you? And if it's the whole barking and stuff is loud and upsetting,
no, they're not haram. Is what it is. They are not haram.
But they're not food either. So we can't have pets because you can't eat them.
Right. Well, no, because they're evil. They're demonic. Yeah. So,
dude, so is cutting off women's clits, but hello, fucking Muslim religion. That's a really weird stance. Look, we will mutilate women, and our religion will be worldly okay with it, by and large, with removing women's clits. But, those dogs are evil.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're okay with like cousin and even in some cases sibling marriage. We're okay with child marriage and all this stuff by and large in places on the world. But you know what our religion considers by and large not cool? Dogs. Okay, don't own a dog. And I feel the same way about that, about like, well, we can't have pork, so don't eat the pork. But I feel complaining that a store sells pork for the people that do eat pork, that ain't your fucking, like, that ain't any of your concern, bub.
Right? Right?
But
Don't
like
eat
I
the
said,
pork if you don't want the pork.
I want to say that this story that I'm looking at isn't real in AI. I want to air a retraction. I want to say that this can't possibly be real. Or I want to hit play, and in the next few minutes, we go down to like live camera feed of like a dude just handing out the pamphlets. Like,
I want to see the pamphlet. Yeah.
Oh, they'll show you the pamphlet. The pamphlet's shown.
The guide is freely available on the Home Office website. You can see some pictures on your screen now, obtained by GB News. It also tells migrants that men and women are equal under UK law. And in a section on domestic...
All right, I'm going to give one exception to the immigrants there. Like, they're coming from a society where men and women aren't, not only are men and women not equal, different men and women have different levels of equality because of a caste system. So I feel like that one's a little understandable. Like, hey, just so you know, we don't play that here, but you know what though? But I mean, I guess we're already also, oh, and by the way, don't rape.
It says that people go to prison if they attack their partner. Let's just recap what people coming here are being told by the Home Office. Asylum seekers, give them
Mind you,
booklets,
this is only on the Home Office website.
Away, but it's seriously.
Where is the get to the?
Been written by the Sun newspaper.
Where? There we go. It's real. It's interesting. If you have sex without consent, you could go to prison. This will affect your asylum claim. They're getting there. They're getting to the point where it's like, hey, if you're seeking asylum, we don't look favorably on you if you do this stuff. So, you know, maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope. Always the Irish.
It's on the Home Office website. They're not handing it out. It's just there on the website amongst all the other government bullshit on the internet.
Well, that's the pamphlet on the website.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do, like I said, they do hand it out as a pamphlet kind of thing. But
do they hand it out in the proper language, or do they hand out the English version?
I don't know. Maybe that's the English version we're looking at, and they hand out the proper language. Maybe, what is it? Somebody said they hand it out, but they can't read it. Nobody reads the fucking website.
Right? That's what I'm saying. The website, who cares?
I don't know.
Just because it's there doesn't mean, yeah.
All I'm saying is if you're taking a group of people from anywhere, and that's one of your concerns, it's just why. But anyways, we'll try to get to some more like lighthearted absurdity stuff. We have a fun lighthearted absurdity thing. We only have an hour and a half. Thank you so much earlier for that monumental support. I still have
thank you guys.
I still have 2 doc burns to do, and then there's the whole 420 thing at the end of the show. Matthew Q. Again, I agree with Dictator Digger when I say an armed society is a polite society, and that would help a lot. I don't. Again, I think we have too many.
People think that rape and stuff with people or children or any of that stuff that is in the pamphlet that they're saying you can't do this. If people coming here think that they can and should be allowed to do this, they shouldn't be allowed to come here. Period. Let's just nip that in the bud. You know, you've got to adhere to the belief system and moral system of the Western society if you're wanting to be a part of. If you don't want to do that, if you don't like people having dogs as pets and you don't like that people serve bacon in stores, then go to a different country that does those things, right?
Well, but that's unfortunately
why come here and change
the way
it?
the way they do it, especially
like that.
Especially in larger countries like America or Canada. The way they do it is they move into little communities, and at first they play nice and it's fine and they turn a blind eye. But as their little community grows and grows and grows, then they eventually go, in our community, that don't fly. And then it gets to the point where they're like, our community is so big that we're saying everyone around us, it doesn't fly anymore. And it becomes, again, like the guy in Texas said that grew up under Sharia law. They'll show up and they'll tell you it's a language of, or not a language, it's a religion of peace and tolerance and acceptance. And they just have their rules.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm I'm not taking calls right
Yeah.
now.
Well, and that's what I'm
Especially-
saying. If we've got to stop that. We've got to stop that from happening.
But
I
I mean,
in
I
in
could
all
be full
reality,
of shit. You
can't.
could just look at, again, Dearborn, Michigan, or places where it's happening. But either way, yeah. So that's
There's a bunch of those places out east.
But yeah, no.
Canada,
I
too.
mean, again, that's where I'm like, if you have to make a lot of work to go there, and you understand how much work, then you might be a little bit more tolerant. I don't know. But it's just, again, it seems weird. It seems weird. They don't assimilate; they conquer. Please understand, we're under attack.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our people are allowing it to happen on purpose.
Well, some people are. But yeah, so
People.
we had been talking about this. We only have a like an hour left in the show. So we've got an hour left in the show. I've got one more controlled burn to do, and I've got this story. I don't believe it personally that people think people are like hyped or excited, or that Grand Theft Auto 6 is quote unquote highly anticipated. I personally don't believe it. Personally, people could sit there and go, yeah, a lot of people are like, I don't believe it, because it's been a decade.
This is pods.
What is?
Don't even
No.
asking if I'm smoking fentanyl. No, don't even have to put that out into the universe. It's a doobie. You guys watched me roll it.
I know, Randall Flagg, I know dogs, like, in Islamic countries are treated as pests and stuff and not respected. Angels cannot visit a home that keeps a dog as a pet. Yeah, but, like, this is my problem.
Dogs are like demons. Yeah.
Look, like, here's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, even if I play it on the side of, like, all right, I believe you, I'll go with you. But I'm like, but if you think a dog is demonic, have you seen what these people do? Like, I view mutilating people as demonic. I view mutilating people as demonic. And let's be clear, on every spectrum, gender mutilation, sexual mutilation, whatever, your reasoning is irrelevant. I view the act of doing that to people as demonic. Supporting the act of people doing that to people is demonic. The only thing I make that's a close exemption to that is if you're an adult and you do it to yourself. I don't support it, but it's your body. I'm not going to tell you you can't.
Hey, Atomic Ray.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. You think GTA 6 is good for a 15-year-old boy? Because I don't. I don't think it's good. I was saying this to someone else. It's literally a crime simulator. It's a crime simulator. The way people would play The Sims and would call it a life simulator. In fact, I had a friend who would play The Sims, and this friend would strategically kill people to make headstones, to build graveyards early in the game before you could just do that kind of thing with designs and customizations. And so she would make characters and boom. And eventually she would, and we would laugh at this, she'd get notifications where it would go, The Sims is a life simulator, not a death simulator. It was fun. It was funny. We were young and dumb, and it was funny. Like,
yeah.
But
I have a buddy who used to do that
joke.
too. He used to love to build the pool that's surrounded and walled in, and put people in the swimming pool, and then wall off the door. And so the same thing. They just tread water until they drown.
Now, to be clear,
we've got houses or ghosts.
To be clear, the person in my story, I don't know about yours, the person in my story was doing specifically and strategically because the game didn't allow design options. And when the game allowed those design options, they went straight to just, well, now I can put headstones here because you can't make them in the game otherwise.
No, the person
they were given no option.
Liked having.
All right, so you've got
really
your friend.
The ghosts
your
in
friend
the
sounds
house.
more sociopathic than mine. Just to be clear.
Well, it just wanted to have a haunted house. This is what they try to do. Seems to be a theme.
Either way,
that runs.
Getting back to what I'm saying, in the way that was a life simulator and all that stuff, this is way more of it's literally a crime simulator. Like even back when I used to play 5 online, what did I do in 5 online? Was I a good person? Not really. I drove around in the game as a person who ran a drug operation, planned for, prepped for, and executed heists for money. I'd take my gains that I would make and go to a casino and gamble. Like this wasn't a good person. I don't know that I would suggest it. But here's the other thing. I just don't think it's highly anticipated. It's been promised for 10 years. And we're like, all right, yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
Like, and now apparently a bunch of the game has been leaked or whatever. So I don't think it's highly anticipated. I don't think it's a great game to play. But Wild Saffron saying to Atomic Ray, sprinkle some sunshine your day. Well, yeah, here's some sunshine. The U.S. government is offering a re-up enlistment bonus to members of the military. If you re-enlist as a bonus incentive, U.S. Army unit at Fort Stewart, Georgia, is offering active duty soldiers a 4-day pass to play Grand Theft Auto 6.
What?
Here, I'll let this guy looks like Kurt the Cyber Guy with a weird filter, which makes it uncomfortable, but I'll let this guy explain it. Yeah. So if you sign up for like several years of signing away your rights as a citizen, commitment to the military, if you come back in and sign back up, this Army unit is offering 4 days, 4 whole uninterrupted days to play Grand Theft Auto 6.
The Army is always looking for new ways to get soldiers to re-enlist, but this one's different. An Army unit in Georgia says, here's the deal. You sign up for another 2 to 6 years in exchange for 4 days off to play a video game. Not just any video game. Now, this is the wildly anticipated.
It's not wildly anticipated.
No. People
God, I hate the
anticipated
audio
it
on this.
wildly a year or so, 2 after 5 came out. This is...
Again, I feel
like people don't care anymore.
I feel like the wildly anticipated part. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. That is a lie. That is a lie. Scruffy saying it actually is by a lot of people. You're just old now.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I'm not going anywhere near it. I don't know that I'd play it for free. That's where I'm at. So much about the stuff about it's dirty, like in terms of what they've done to other people, the ways they've gone about getting this set up, the paywall stuff they're doing with like a garage is behind the premium edition at $100. It's just like so much of it is grubby. You've been teasing this and promising this and delaying it for over a while. I feel like at a certain point, companies that pull crap like this shouldn't be rewarded. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going near it. But like, it's not going to be anything different than 5. It's just, again, you can't up the graphics or the gameplay really much more. You could just incorporate everything you've built and go, hey, our sandbox now has all these tools that the other one had off the hop, and then we'll add maybe some more. It's So yeah, I am just old, I guess. I'm just old. There are plenty of mods for GTA Online, but the people who play those seem miserable from the videos I watch. GTA Online was fun for a minute, but again, like I play games as a form of escapism. So first-person shooters for me are touch and go. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. But like world story matters and what I do matters. So like Tom Clancy's The Division was a game that I wouldn't necessarily have jumped at right away. But the storyline of being like this last line of defense after society has collapsed and there's a biohazard out and you're trying to like 11th hour save the world. That's kind of dope. So I can give that a go. And I got into that and then stuff like that. But like even in GTA, like, is it fun the first couple of times you grow a whole bunch of weed and fucking whatever? Yeah, but then then it stops. Be like, yay.
How many times can you slap a hoe before it gets boring?
Well, I didn't know that I didn't engage in hoe slapping or any of that nonsense. I was too busy.
Hooker running overing. Sorry.
Those are old school days.
Yeah.
You're going back. That's not the thing anymore. I don't think they do. I don't think they even do like prostitution heels anymore.
Where in the game in GTA
Yeah.
5? I'm pretty sure they do. You can still pick a hooker up off the street and take her and pay her. And
I'm sure I'll get corrected if
do
I'm
or
wrong.
not.
I don't remember that being an option. I certainly never noticed that there.
And
So
then
if that
when
was an
she got out of
available
the
thing,
car, you'd run her over.
so if that was a thing in the game, I had no idea. I'm like mind blown. I'm learning that now. I'll go play GTA later.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. I mean, I've watched people do it over and over and over again.
Red Scooper, what about their PTSD, right? And it's insane to risk your life for 4 days off. Yeah, again, you're asking for like did he say like
4 years?
Yeah, like I thought he
Isn't
said
this
2 to
stint
6.
4 years?
I thought it was 2 to 6 year commitment, like re-up.
Oh.
For that. And keep in mind, like, once you've re-enlisted, your contract might end in 2 or 4 or 6 years or whatever. But as your contract's coming to an end, they might like delay your contract ending. They might extend it or whatever because like we're at war under whatever reason. They can do some of that stuff. So this is a really big like, hey, dude, how bad do you want to play? Like, are they going to get the game for you? Are they going to or they just get a pass to not work for 4 days? When it releases this fall, if a member of the Army's 9th Brigade Engineering Battalion signs up for 2 to 6 more years, they can play the new installment of the game, which fans have been waiting a decade for. Right, they can play it, but does the Army provide it? Does the Army even like pick up the game? Like, are they at least giving them like, hey, we give you a free $100 edition of the game in 4 days to just go nuts. But after those 4 days, we own your ass for 2 to 6 years.
Yeah.
4:20 says Penna Bishop. I missed it. It was 3:20. We're an hour out. I still have one controlled burn to do off the dock though. So we'll
Mr. Q says he's Jones and got any of them good animal stories? Look your asshole up, please.
We'll see what we can do. That one's that. We're done with that. We did the drone one. We did Eric Swalwell. So we're coming to the end of that. Why am I? Weird. Phone went vuv and I had to check on it. I'm keeping an eye on it because someone said Streamlabs, and I'm keeping an eye because if Streamlabs comes through, it goes to PayPal. So I'm like, well, let's make sure that we catch it if it happens. Or maybe they just said Streamlabs for some stupid reason, and I'm an idiot. All of these things are possible. This and more at 11. Yeah. Pete Hexus personally hands out the controller. You mean Hexeth? Yeah. Thunder. What about Thunder? Will invade Iran, and they will be stuck in the army until it's over. That technically could happen, right? But hey.
And the last war was 20 years, right?
You got half a week to play Grand Theft Auto 6.
Randall Flags, I was just trolling about Streamlabs, PayPal.
Oh.
Venmo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dick. All right, so we did the drone video. I don't know what to talk about AG. Mr. Q was asking for an animal story. Let's see what we have on the second hour stuff. Let's load that up. We have an hour left in the show. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Are you going to be back tomorrow, or are you going to take tomorrow to rest?
Nope.
Tomorrow.
Nope, it's Friday. I'm going to do what cleaning I can do without lifting too much and all the fun stuff. But yeah, my house needs to be cleaned. I was hurting for a long time, and then I went to hospital, so my house needs TLC. There's dust, Johnny.
All right, here, for all the little support you do, we'll grab this from the third hour to do right now. Apparently, Animal Services in Dallas had to rescue a raccoon wandering through the neighborhood for several days with a mayonnaise jar stuck over its head.
Aw.
The raccoon, dubbed Mayonessa by the locals, had repeatedly been spotted in the course of multiple days, but had managed to evade capture attempts, and a pair of Dallas Animal Services managed to rescue. Let's see if we can I, nope, I can't full screen this. Well, fuck a duck. What if we, yeah, we can do that. Ad removed by details. Ads blow. I need ad blockers. When you have ad blockers, though, they block all the ads. All right, we'll bring it back down to 100, and we'll keep it 100. Go over here. Come on, piece of shit. I just wish you could freaking full screen this stuff. Instagram. I'm going to say this. Instagram sucks. Anyways, here we go.
Yeah, I never figured that one out.
Boom. I guess there's no audio. There he is.
Aw.
Look at that poor little bastard. Do I have... Nope, there's just no audio to this. Oh, never mind. They turned it on late in the game. Hey, Tig. So this little bastard's been going around for a week?
Yeah. Gotta be getting hungry and weak now. Oh, no.
Really loves that mayonnaise. And here you go, Mr. Q. Tegra. Got him. So they didn't show them taking it off.
Oh, and they didn't show, yeah.
But they got released. Surprised it didn't suffocate. I don't know how it got stuck on its head to the point where it couldn't get it out. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
I thought I'd let go of the PayPal, etc. Yeah. He even admitted that he's trolling to it, and I still just glanced down at it like, did I get one? All right. But yeah, I'm glad that animal survived for several days with it on his head. They managed to rescue it.
Yeah. But the fact that she was able to get up on him like that.
Yeah.
He was definitely weak. Yeah.
Yeah. So
wouldn't normally be that
he doesn't have the energy to run. He hasn't eaten for a while. It's probably pretty dehydrated. But hey, so they rescued that. So there's an animal rescue for you, Mr. Q, because you're jonesing. So we do a lot of different stuff, and we've got like an hour left. But and we got something funny we can get to. But I wanted to get that in there for you so you can have something. Thunder in the South. Was it Hellman's or Miracle Whip? Yes. Ooh, that's the good question. Had a cat get its head stuck in a glass jar. Dumb cat.
Yeah.
It's just... I don't know. Like, your face can squish in there. You can't push.
Yeah, I don't know.
It baffles me. Because you said that, and I immediately felt Teg's cheekbones, and I'm like, eh. And then she went, all right, this just got weird, and she bailed. And so I lost. So thank you, Labglass.
Why are you doing that?
while assessing your story and vaguely feeling my cat's jaw, like, would that even work? I'm like, she likes getting jaw nuzzles and stuff, but I just went, would that even work? Like, she's like, all right, and I'm out. And I'm like, all right, see you later. Now that's over. It's like, there's no treats, there's no food. I got my 5 minutes of fame, and if you'll excuse me, I will now depart. It's a lovely cat. Scruffy says, screw that troll, check Streamlabs now. Okay. Check Streamlabs now. Scruffy with $20 on Streamlabs. Test. That guy is an asshole. Test. He's not.
It looks like testing worked.
Yeah, it worked. So yeah, that's 20 off of there. So that puts us down to 25 for our go. Before we factor everything else in. So Monday's going to be banked up before we even get to tomorrow, which is great. We stay a couple days ahead. We got the big the big wackadoos of next, not next week, but the week after for the. So 2 weeks from now, you're still going to be ixnay on all the stuffs. Okay. Is it going to be like you're making some life choice changes situation?
I have no idea. I've got an appointment booked on the 13th, I think it is, of September. The 8th. The 8th. It's like the second week of September. At which point she and I can actually talk and she can tell me what's up. But right now that was the phone call saying, you can do this, you can't do that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Randall Flag saying, LMAO, it was me. Yeah, it was me. It was funny. And you know what? Thank you very much for that support. I'm going to do that third controlled burn now. And we need a moment to fill that time. The question is, do we want it to be a video of somebody who decided, somebody driving do you want to see a video of somebody driving on a highway and suddenly stopping? And apparently, I didn't know this. This is happening a lot in Ohio because the story by NBC4 Columbus, Ohio is saying, quote, it happened again. A driver stopped in the middle of Interstate 670. So we've got that, or we've got the 12-second robot video, which just seems
let's
funky.
do the longer one if you're doing a hoot.
All right.
The robot one's funny, but yeah.
We'll do the robot one.
Would stop.
The robot, to be clear, this one isn't much longer, just slightly. So we'll get to this. An aluminum radiator is worth exactly $41.22 out of a Ford F-250. Why are we mentioning this?
Not sure.
Oh, Scruffy. Good job, Scruffy. Yes. Giving Bill de Blasio getting vaccinated. And we'll give you a nice burger and delicious fries for free vibes. Yeah. It's just, again, it's like someone in the comments to that, like on X when I found it, someone in the comments like to that said, and their counter proposal was, don't join the military again and play Grand Theft Auto as much as you fucking want. I knew I'd get a smoke break in this stream. Well, we had a couple of smoke breaks. All right, so
Wow, Atomic Ray, step up your game, friend. I'm watching 2 live streams and smoking while peeing. Atomic Ray's having trouble just watching the one stream, getting a smoke break.
I don't like that my brain will
see the difference between men and
these
women.
Things and
men and women, we can multitask. We can do an awful lot of different things all at the same time and still know what we're doing in most of them.
Look, it's not that I can't smoke a bong and shit at the same time. I just don't want to. All right. So let's watch this. Again, the news in Ohio is reporting it as it happened again. So there's a slew of this happening. You can say whoever the usual suspect is. I don't give a shit who did it. It's just, again, this is one of those where I don't know what goes through your mind. I don't care where you're from, who you are, how long you've been where, whatever. I don't know what goes through your mind where you think, hey, I can just, with how fast traffic moves on one of these highways, I can just stop.
Yeah. Just stop, Dad. What the fuck? Whoa, dude. That trucker should have seen what was happening. It shouldn't have been that tight. Jeez, yep. Oh, and now you're going to drive. Wait till it's caused an accident and then drive off.
Controlled burn number 3.
Wow. Wow.
I've got an hour before I'm going to have to do my 420 burn and I'm going to be destroyed. Thank you so much for all of the show support.
Yes,
we're incredibly grateful.
Guys.
I'm so sick of these assholes who can't drive. This is my area. So this is happening a lot here. And again,
well, no, honestly, that looked like they did that on purpose. They slowed down to a stop so that the guy behind them wouldn't hit them. And then the guy behind that didn't hit them, but waited until there was finally an accident. And as soon as the accident happened, he's like, okay, now I can leave.
Here's my theory. They're coming to a stop here because they don't know where they're supposed to go, and they're trying to figure it out. Either they skipped their exit or whatever. They're having some difficulty navigating their thing. When they figured out their plan of action, then they gunned it. They've got the fortunate advantage of an entire lane of empty traffic because everyone's going around them. So right now they're figuring it out. Google Maps, zooming out, scroll, whatever. And then this is several moments later. I don't know how much because it's a camera flash, so we've had a change in time. Whatever amount of time has lapsed, they figured out where they're going to go and what they're going to do. These cars are already passing on this side. The semi nearly misses them.
That semi should not have had that much trouble.
That car veers, this car veers, and this one couldn't see it because of this car. And as soon as that happens, this car jumps. There's probably horns and stuff. Everyone got pumped forward. I think they even got bumped a bit, and they finally got moving. But now you've got this car and that car in an accident.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just, yeah, it's like, it's twice within like a year. Just,
wow. Why? Why do people do that?
Again, like, I don't even care. Like, you don't understand road rules, or you do, or whatever. Like, you know you're in a lane of traffic that's moving at incredibly high speed. You know that there's people right behind you. Like,
why would you put yourself in that danger?
I just don't get it. You know what it would do? It would scare me because when you're moving at speed with the traffic around you, it's less imposing. When you're moving, when you're moving with the herd, it's less imposing. Slow people aren't a big deal, maybe a little bit of a hassle. Fast people, not a problem, get out of their way. But when you're at a standstill and everybody else is doing 60, you're just feeling the wind.
Yeah.
Ugh. Complete lack of awareness, right?
Yes.
Same people take up an entire aisle in the supermarket, right? I hate those people. I roll up and I always feel like I get like guilt trip people if I'm just because they see me. So I tend to be quiet and stuff. But every once in a while, I'm like, dude, I'm right here. I've been rolling down this aisle, stopping a couple of times, fake looking at stuff so you can realize while you stand there reading your book and then just kind of checking your list and, checking it twice, making sure your ingredients are naughty or nice. And I'm rolling through and you see me there and you're just, like, and then I have to be like, do you mind? Oh,
excuse me.
Sorry. Excuse me. Right? Fucking jackass. So yeah. Well, fuck my ass with a cowbell. Downpour as I'm fueling up my skid loader. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I got out of therapy today and it started raining, and so it was just starting to rain as I got my wheelchair loaded into my car, and I hobbled into my car, closed all the doors, got the car started, got myself in position, and then it just started raining. I was like, thank God. Missed it. And then by the time I got back to my house, the rain had pretty much stopped.
Done?
But then, we're good. It was good all around. So, actually, if these cunts do it again and hurt someone I love, it will seek vengeance. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. Yeah. We obviously don't know anything about the person in question. I'm not going to paint any dispersions as any particular whatever. But it's just, again, resoundingly of whatever group you belong to. Fucking idiot. You're in, again, a high-speed traffic. It's plain to see this ain't a place to stop.
Right.
So, yeah. So that was Peak, Ohio. Peak, Ohio. We've got a video of a LAPD pursuit of a dirt biker who apparently called people from his phone and arranged for them to put a gallon of gas in a public park so he could refuel his bike while the cops were coming after him.
Wow. Figured he'd have the time to pour the fuel into the...
Well, I think this is just the part where it happens. Oh God, this is 7 minutes.
On El Segundo Boulevard, traveling westbound.
Where's the...
On the eastbound side. Look, there's no tomorrow. I mean...
He's running from the cops. Where's the... All right, here we go. We'll go to this 2 minutes in, and we'll follow it. So he's running from the cops.
Okay.
He's talking to somebody on a phone.
Let you know that we have 1 minute left
on
our broadcast right now.
We have 1 minute lapsed. So they're a minute behind what's actually happening.
Okay.
And it's not locals, Johnny, not local at all. I wouldn't be surprised, but like I said, I have zero information,
Right.
so I'm not just gonna say it because I don't know. But as a resident, if you're saying that, like, I'm not surprised. Anyways, so their video footage is lapsed by a minute, so he can't have like live up to the minute updates on what they know about
Right.
him, or where the cops are coming after him. But he's popping into the
going
park. He was on the phone.
Okay, quickly, everybody. We're going to go to World News Tonight in a few seconds, but we will move this over to digital. So we're staying on top of this. Just to
All right, so he's riding through the bike, talking to people on the phone.
Yeah, one of those advantages of a motorcycle. He's now off-roading through Magic Johnson Park.
Magic Johnson Park. Nice.
He makes his way onto Wadsworth. LAPD is not going to keep up with him through the park. No evidence of them following him through the park, but they are paralleling him on El Segundo Boulevard. LAPD.
Where does he get to the part where he gasses up the bike?
Yeah, I can't believe that he's going along parallel with them.
His cell phone?
He was on his cell phone. He's talking to them. We know he goes to another park.
Yeah, the phone with
Here we go.
With one of our photographers.
What?
Somehow, he has managed to reach ABC7. Or we're going to try and get more on the conversation.
So he's pulling up into the park. Where's the part where he stops? Here we go. He's stopping. You can see tracks that somebody was here.
Our photographer, Marcel Melanson, who flies in Air 7 in the morning. Right now, he is doing circles in this park. This is Athens Park at Broadway. And he's just doing donuts now in the park. No sign of law enforcement here.
Where
He's
is...
no longer
He was...
on the phone. If you noticed, before he got into the park here, he actually slowed
There we are.
a little bit. And now he's... What in the world? He just...
What? Did somebody leave?
He got somebody...
Somebody left fuel for him.
Is that fuel?
Look down, dumbass.
...for him and leave it in the park. He just put gas in that bike.
Didn't put
Somebody
much.
was able to...
There's still some in there.
Oh, but the cops showed up.
LAPD, look at people running through the park. LAPD in the park. Now crossing through this major intersection. That's broad.
He called his friends and got gas delivered.
Wow.
Oh.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh my God.
El Segundo Boulevard, people running for their lives through the park as he now tries to flee LAPD.
I will say this before anyone says anything. Looks like a white dude.
A fresh gallon of
Yeah.
gas that somebody left waiting for him in that park. This is unbelievable.
Wow, we've kind of established a lot of precedent lately, Chris, in multiple pursuits, and that's a first again. Somebody leaving fuel in a park, he finds it, but the police came up to him right when he was transferring the fuel into his vehicle, and as a result, he had to drop it quickly and move on. He got a little bit in there, but a lot fell on the ground.
Yeah, so a lot's gonna kill the
He's
grass.
back
Way
on
to go.
his phone again.
Oh, he's back on his phone, seeing if he can hook up another fucking delivery.
I've never seen anything like this in all of my years of covering pursuits. He just coordinated a drop-off, filled up with, or I don't know if he filled up, but put a little bit of gas in that tank that was...
This is actually a very real-life GTA moment. Someone was saying, should I let my 15-year-old play it? No. Why? Because this is crap like this. Crap like this. Crap like this was inspired by Grand Theft Auto. He was inspired driving around. Call for a resource drop. I'm probably only at 3 stars alarm right now. There's not too many units on me. If I can do it, I can make it. Like, this dude is giving it all he's got.
Oh, wow.
I guarantee you this dude's played Grand Theft Auto 2, 3, 4, or 5, somewhere in there. Definitely 5. This is real life GTA.
For him in the middle of the park, and managed to now get back on the road. He's now northbound on Fig. He's northbound on Fig at 129th Street. LAPD back behind him. If you notice, the speeds are not what they were.
Because he doesn't have as much to work with.
Much, yeah.
As he gets back on surface road, look at this, through a major intersection. That was El Segundo. Now back on El Segundo from Fig, traveling westbound on El Segundo.
Whoa,
and,
dude.
You know,
I can't believe it, man. The fact that he did a mid-run refuel.
Wow, that was pretty awesome. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I wonder what he did to start the, like, why did they start chasing him in the first place?
Considering he's got a full face covering, I'm guessing whatever was done was planned. He wasn't up to anything good.
No.
He was planning to do some shit. As for the refuel part, I don't know when that was arranged, but dear Lord, that's impressive.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
Another level.
Like the
it's a whole nother level.
Like the freaking quad amputee guy who, you know, committed murder. It's like, that's impressive for all the wrong reasons. FYI, El Segundo means the second. Oh, okay. Good to know, Los Federales. It was always easier to outrun the cop radio out in the country. It was. Don't know that it is now. Either way, he was taking very, very nice advantage of his ability to pop through the parks, but eventually the cops stopped giving a shit, and they're like, fuck it, pop the curb. I'll ride through the park with you, buddy. And he's just like, uh-oh. Because if they hadn't done that, if they had really kind of, it was because he circled so many times. If he had rolled up, because they were like running parallel, if he had rolled up and just quickly stopped, they would have been driving by and would have overshot him, had to turn around, realize they've got to turn around, start messaging. He could have had a chance to get more gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it. So, wow.
No.
He also stopped for Haz and drove off with the hose, with the gas hose at a gas station. Interesting. That wasn't in any of the footage. I saw him put what looked like a giant, it looked like a giant water or juice jug. Like one of the big,
it looked like a big
1 gallon things you would get, and it looked like he had that, and he just upended it into the gas tank, and it was sitting there for a second, and if the cops hadn't immediately showed up, he wouldn't have looked away and let it fall. But, oof. Oh, Dear Butch saying, I saw it live last night. Interesting. I did not. I got it from the internet today.
What did Dear Butch say started it?
No, he didn't say anything about started it. He said that he also stopped at a gas station and drove off with the hose in the gas tank or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So he apparently made 2 refueling stops.
He's ballsy.
I've got a rip and read that I don't want to cover, but there's pictures. So open image and new tab. Open image and new tab. So first of all, let me apologize for the thing I'm about to cover, but started off fun with some fun little imagery here. A Florida woman is accused of bank fraud, and when accused of bank fraud, brought to jail with her $3,200 that you see here.
Okay.
Would you like to know how she thought they wouldn't notice it?
Why?
She stashed it in her lady bits.
All of that? How much was that?
$3,200? Yes, $3,200.
Oh.
31-year-old, and I don't need to show you a picture of her, but here, we'll read her name. Monique Love Turnbull allegedly showed up at an elderly man's home posing as a bank representative, and then according to the Martin County Sheriff's Office, she claimed the elderly man's bank account had been completely compromised and helpfully ordered to take his debt card to dispose of it.
Mm-hmm.
She then got all of his information and eventually even past his dementia. He realized the interaction was strange. He called the cops, who soon received another call linking Turnbull to another similar scam. They found her, pulled her over, and arrested her on fraud charges, including a scheme to defraud, felony use of two-way communication device, and fraudulent use of a credit or debt card involving a victim 60 or older. After she was booked in jail, they discovered that she somehow managed to bring $3,200 in cash into the facility. The woman arrested, and this is, let's see, I can just go back here and put this back up here because I'll just share it this way.
Right, Alan? Now that's an abyss.
See, it's cyclical. We come back to it. Fraud update. The woman arrested for attempting to defraud Martin County Sr. now facing charges for stashing cash, hiding the bucks, burying the Benjamins, and not in her pocket. Oh, this! How much did this sheriff's officer love this one?
Wow.
They really loved getting to make this post. 31-year-old Monique Love Turnbull of Miami, who was arrested after showing up, blah, 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 blah. They discovered she had entered the jail with $3,200 in cash lodged in her vagina. Lodged in her hoo-ha diddy. In her front purse. As part of the scam, Turnbull claimed she was from the bank. Whatever, it doesn't matter. She faces additional charges, including introduction of contraband into a corrections facility. She currently has a $500 bond. Can she use the money she brought in to pay for a chunk of it?
Where's that evidence?
Technically, she was just paying off.
Wow.
Dear Lord. How much fried chicken did she buy? I don't know.
Yeah.
She was packed like a confetti cannon, just ready to queef like a money shot at somebody, you know? Like
wow.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah. Ew. Ew. I mean, I am totally against digital currency. Cash is king and it always will be. Preferably when it's actually backed by gold. Not fictional stuff that our people print off for us. But either way, it's stories like this that make me go, okay, well, maybe digital cash isn't such a bad
after the
idea.
case is over, we're going to burn the money, right? Like a lot of times I figure like they'll say they disposed of the money, but they didn't dispose of the money. Like cops took it or whatever. There's no, let's be clear, there's no level of washing.
No.
And I don't care what kind you mean, like literal, like you have to literally wash this money. Like I need somebody to wash my cash. Like you mean like to make it, to scrub it clean? Yes, but I mean physically scrub it clean. Why? Because I got it from a bust in which somebody stored it in their vagina. So.
I need it to be handleable.
I'm going to say this. I don't know if this bill's counterfeit or not, but it seems fishy.
Ba-dum-dum-ching.
Good God.
There you
So
go.
again, I could do 1 to 100. What do you mean? I could do 100 to 100. I don't know what that means. And people think stripper money is dirty, right? No matter how dirty you think stripper money is, this is a whole new level.
This is way worse. Yes. Yes. I do understand what Labby's saying. It's only $3,200 bills. So when you take $3,200 bills and wrap them all up together, it's going to be a small roll. It'll probably be about the
Let's
same
just be
size
clear.
as a tampon. honestly. But it's the fact that she kept it there, and it's money that's going to be handled by other people.
Having held wads of cash, I'm going to think I don't think you're thinking about it quite as much as you should. In terms of that many, you'd be surprised, especially when they're folded over and rolled up into a roll. It doesn't matter how you roll them. It's just, it's going to be a thing. Either way, I'm not saying it's impossible or completely unfeasible or that I can't believe how she managed to pull this off. I'm just saying, ew. Ew. She kept it where, ew. Oh. Let's be clear. I'm not like, oh my God, how'd she do it? Where did it happen? How could this is amazing, like Guinness Book of World. No, I'm saying it was kept where? Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, it's snatch cash. Thank you for that, Mr.
Who said
Q?
that? Mr. Q?
Mr.
Oh,
Q?
no. Snatch cash.
Oh, no.
We're being told she was using this scam to fund her money lending business. They even had a very popular jingle in her local Florida area called 1-800-877-SNATCH-CASH. But it's my snatch cash and I want it now. Snatch cash. You know what? You get one of these, Mr. Q. That's... Snatch cash. So yes, that is the scariest thing of all. Dear Lord.
As that goes back in circulation,
Now the cops were very happy to report all of this. They didn't report that they found other things in there too, like an old dog toy, and turns out it was just her stuff it box. You know, like I gotta keep this, I guess, but where do I stuff it? I guess I'll stuff it in here.
Stuff it box. Is that like a junk drawer?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Never heard of that. But
Um,
it's very apt when talking about a woman's hoo-ha being a place to keep things.
Just looking for that. I was fixing my coochie lips thing. I can't remember
Oh.
where I put any of these things. Yeah, now I can't find it. Now the moment's gone.
Okay.
But I was looking for I was fixing my coochie lips, and we don't have it.
Oh, your button
Yeah.
came off. I gotcha.
Well, I changed where all the things are at.
Mm. And it should work. I can't tell.
Now
'cause I
here's
can't
my
hear it.
problem. Yeah, I don't have a button to play. Here's my problem. This is oh, it is good. I was gonna say it's aptly labeled biohazard.
Yes.
It's about to say, yeah, there should be an evidence sticker. There should also be a, by the way, biohazard. Why?
Oh,
'Cause
wait a minute.
Who knows
How
what's
many-
fermenting? What?
How many did they say? $3,200? That's weird. Because if you look at the tag, it says 47 currency 100 in US currency. So there should have been more. Between when they made this and it made
I don't know.
it to
We
the,
can't read
article,
all of this.
They lost some
I don't
money.
know. I don't know. We can't read all of this, so
Someone-
maybe it means
Someone pocketed something.
47 currency and no, it says
In
100, 180 in
100
US
in
currency.
US currency. Yeah.
It says 108. There's stuff we don't see over there. I don't know. You're getting all again. I don't care about any of the actual fact.
I'm thinking dollars have
U
already
factor.
disappeared.
It's the U factor. And by the way, biohazard.
It was 5,000
Look.
for the first person who checked, and it slowly went down.
We got to keep this money away from Schultz. Why? Because you know, he likes to take a dip in the dirty money. Like, oh, this is beyond dirty. This is a biohazard. They have to like incinerate it as soon as the case is over, right? Like they just have to burn it. Just burn
I
it.
don't know.
They had somebody come in a hazmat suit and log all the numbers. and just burn it. Matthew Q says the total was 47 bills, 3,200. So she had some 20s mixed in. Yeah, we can't see all the label. There might have been a breakdown of what bills are what.
Oh, I thought they were all $100 bills.
No.
Fine,
well,
fine.
Here, let's go to this one.
And they were all laid out flat.
They're not all. They're not all $100 bills. Let's go back. Whoop boop. These are hundreds. These are hundreds. Because these are Benjamins. That's Andrew Jackson. So I think those are.
Oh, okay. I see. There you go. Okay. Oh, so that's how you tell. You got it. The face changes.
These are 20s.
So you
These
know
are
what
20s.
what bill
You got 2 5s here.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I don't know. We make ours really easy. They're different colors for different numerical denominations.
Yeah, yours
and then it's
but
just
yours
really,
is also
you look
plastic. So like trying to
at the
shove
end
that
of-
up your cooter would be a problem.
at the end of the night when you're trying to pay your bill and you've had a few too many. It's really easy because you can quickly look down. You're gonna go, two greens, a blue, and a purple. We're happy. That's got the tax.
You got a
Canadian.
color code thing? Like what?
Well, no, but I know,
Two
I know how
greens,
if
blue
if
and
I owe
purple.
them X amount of dollars, I know how many. I know what I.
What
need
do
to
I
give
owe
them.
you? Do I owe you a red or a fuchsia?
No. If
Oh
they say
shit! All I've got
60
is a turquoise.
If they say 60, I know.
If it's a
that I
big bill,
need
it's
to
black,
have
right?
3
Big bills are
greens.
black. Okay.
No, this bit happens.
I
in
like
my
the Mr.
head.
Houston there. I know my snatch cash. That's not That's not an accolade you want to claim, sir. Do not proclaim your joy of knowing your snatch cash. This is disgusting. Rusty, we don't use metric monopoly money in America, Digger.
Yeah. Yours are all green.
Yeah, but aren't yours also again made out of plastic?
Well, now they are. Yeah, they weren't
Right?
always.
So that'd be like that's dangerous to shove up there.
So
You're
that
gonna
they've
cut
got
yourself.
a longer shelf life, basically.
Right, but
they
I wouldn't
end up
recommend
longer.
that for insertion. At least like American money is cotton, so it's like just an old school. Just
Ours
an
is
old
less
school
flammable?
wicking, I guess, but yours is more dangerous. Yours will cause abrasion.
No, it's soft. It's supple.
Oh, it's soft?
Smooth.
It's
Except for where
supple
they
plastic.
put security dots.
Do you pick up
Those
your
have a little
money
bit
and
of-
you just put on the careless whisper and do so supple? Oh, Canadian money. Like is that what we do? Oh, what do we call this, folks? 2 toonies. Do. Oh, so supple. Live Best. Holy shit, Canadians are retarded. Thank you for eloquently explaining it.
I'm just saying, in my drunk ass mind, they tell me what the total is, and I can tell that I'm giving them the right bills because it's obvious because they're color coded. If I'm drunk, and
Again,
I'm trying to pay
but
my
again,
bill.
you don't
with
understand
a
what we're
handful
saying.
Of American
You don't
bills,
understand.
It's very hard because they're all the same color.
But they look totally different.
Do they though?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, other than the
No
face is
offense,
different.
dude. No offense. Like, you could be really, really drunk and not realize how much money you're handing over, but it's not because you didn't see what the bills were. You knew you were handing over 20s. You just didn't do the math in your head of like, hey, man, I just gave that guy $60 and the bill was for 10. Like, at the time, you're just like, yeah, fuck it, here you go, bro. But it's like, you've got to be really shittered to not be able to distinguish the difference between a $20 bill and a $100 bill. They're vastly different. Print schemes are different. In a lot of cases, because of their level of circulation, they have different textures. 1s and 5s are often way more weathered. It's very odd to come against like, ooh, a crisp $1 bill. That was the strange thing about the club, was because $2 bills were always extremely crisp because they literally got them directly from the bank.
Okay.
And so you'd have a
See, I
bunch of
don't know any
$2
of these
bills,
things because
and they'd feel
even before it was
really new,
plastic,
but they weren't worth dick.
Canada bills, they were the same. It was just it was the color that.
Yeah, whose
made
bills
it.
are the same color? They're not the same color. They have different colors, different print schemes. They're
Do they?
vastly different.
They're
Yeah.
all green, yellow.
Dude,
I thought
like,
it was
hold on, let me
like
go.
when they were printed as opposed to.
Hold on. I gotta find a way to
each
zoom in
bill?
on that picture. Where is that story again? Because I closed it out because we were pretty much done. Oh, we were on second hour stories.
I believe you. I just
No, I know
I've
you believe
not
me.
had
No, but my
much
point is,
experience
I'm
with
guessing you didn't see the
American
picture.
dollars.
You didn't see the picture. First of all, open image in new tab. And let's see how well this.
Is that the face of the lady?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is our suspect. If you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the name gave it away or not, but this is our suspect. If you can tell here, if you're looking here, see how these have way more of a blue tint, especially on one, like half of them.
Okay.
Did you think these were off colored because she peed on them or what?
No,
No.
'cause of age.
These are more. No.
Of
These are
age.
no. But like, look, these are well more.
Not all of them though.
The color's different.
Some of them still.
These are a
have
different
the-
color because they're a different bill. These are a different color. These are more yellow.
I know.
Is that
but
a
the
Washington?
Ones that are more blue. Yeah. See,
The
there's a
hundreds
few
are
of
way
those
more
that are
blue.
Yellow.
The
that
hundreds are
actually
blue.
Like the blue.
The hundreds are blue, and they have a way different. Like again, the picture's different. See how this one's like a landscape thing. This one's like a chop that's a half and half. They're not the same. The pictures are way different.
Okay.
The amounts are printed very, very, very clearly. If you can't distinguish the difference between bills and they're letting you pay your tab and not immediately making sure you're taking a cab, they're doing a huge societal disservice.
Well, I'm just saying. I've not really handled much American bills, many American bills in my life. I really haven't, so I don't know. It just looks like it's all green. I've never had
Really
a chance to
isn't.
look at it
I'll
closer
say this.
like that.
I'll say this. I've never had a problem distinguishing my bills, paying my bill when I'm drunk. I've never had to be like,
Okay.
ooh, what am I going to do? Oh, that's a red and a yellow and a blue. Suns, moons, stars, they're after me, Lucky Charms.
It's really easy. Instead of giving them a handful of green ones and hoping that I did it right.
It's
and I'm
not even
shorting myself like
it's not
40
even
bucks
you know
or
what it is?
whatever.
It's not even a handful of green ones and hoping that you did it right. It's that in the moment you just don't give a fuck. So you're just like, here's a pile. This covers it. I'll see you later. And then when later you go back like, oh my God, I gave that dude $50 for a $20 bill. Shit. Like, but you're like, what am I going to do now? Like, can't undo it now. But even then, that's at my most profound, I'm drunk. And usually at the moment, it's a level of like, I'm super cool. Here's your money. Because I don't care. And that's what it is. I've never been like so drunk. I'm like, wait a minute. Which one of these is $20? I've never had that problem. Trust me, you'll never have an
it's
issue
not
with
that
the
I'm
current money.
colorblind, Mr. Q. I've never seen all the different bills laid out like that. I've never looked at them from afar, from a foreigner's perspective. They're all green.
Leave it alone, Johnny. She only knows colors. Let's get over to the Rumble chat. They're having fun with this one. So first of all, Labglass early on saying, holy shit, Canadians are retarded. Well, it's Efron, Canadian money in a coochie, the closest King Charles gets to being a tampon. Again, it sounds like it would cause abrasions because it's plastic. But again, she insists supple. All you need are loonies and toonies, says Alan. Neither one of our currencies are backed by gold or silver. Yeah, they're all funny money, but that doesn't mean you should stick them in your vagina. What if you're drunk and colorblind? Yeah, now you're fucked. I pulled 40 out of an ATM a week ago. It gave me 100. Checked my bank statement. Only shows a $40 withdrawal. I made $60 because I don't get charged ATM fees. I was tempted to try it again. Don't blame me. Wild Saffron saying, those are yeast stains.
Yeah, I just read that. Yeah. Ew. You can tell which ones were on the outside of the roll and which ones were on the inside.
Leave it alone, Johnny. She only knows colors, apparently. I will say this. These ones, let's go back to open that image in a new tab. Or actually, let's not open that image because we don't need to see her. Let's go to the money image. Open image in new tab. Boom. And then let's do this. It's a little funny. I will say, if we flip back over here, you can see it maybe a little clearer now. There's red edges to this one. There's very clearly different pictures on them.
Okay.
The numerical amount often very clearly printed on the sides here. This is an old Benjamin. These are all new Benjamins. This is an oldie right there. But so yeah, and you can tell from the wrinkling and everything and the water damage that these were on the outside.
That's what I was saying. The red and yellow ones were on the outside, and then it was the yellow ones, and then on the very inside, most protected, are the crispy, bright,
They caught her
like greeny blue.
They caught her
ones.
because they figured something was suspicious when she went to the bathroom. She said, "Oh God, I can't hold it anymore." And then they just heard like the sound you hear when a casino machine rings, like ding, 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 ding. They just watched a pile of cash start overflowing the floor, and they're like, "What the hell happened?" Sir, her coochie exploded with money.
Ew. Wow. Yeah, no, as a foreigner who doesn't handle your money much, I just assumed they were
Let
different.
me just say, after
you know,
doing this
somewhere
story,
newer than others.
after doing
I
this
didn't
story,
realize they were different.
I don't know that I want to handle money much anymore. You know what? Fuck it, digital currency. Why? Because I'm definitely worried the next time I feel badass because I've got $100 bill. It came from someone's vagina.
Dude, we used to roll up bills and use them to snort things.
Not that I know of Pepper's Ballroom. Not that I know.
Yeah, I know the rough
Same here.
percentages of how many bills have drugs on them. And it's an
Now I'm
awful lot,
picturing.
but yeah,
St.
I never
Aaron just
thought
said
about
something funny.
bodily
I don't mean to
fluids
interrupt.
like
St.
that.
Aaron just said something funny. You should see where she carries the coins. So that was the problem. Like, you're not hiding anything else on. She's like, no. And all of a sudden you hear, brrr, and all of a sudden, and she like shotguns the wall behind her with money. Just, and they're just like, what the hell? She had $12 in quarters up her ass. And a couple of pennies. The worst part is when we told her about the couple of pennies, she literally asked, "Where did those come from?"
Ew.
Oh, Lord. So yeah, not attending the fair in Minnesota this year. That's a lot of work for me to go through to attend that. Most hundreds have Coke on them, right? And I can live with that because I can't get like a tactile high on $100 bill. But now I'm gonna worry that I've got someone's dried coochie sniz on $100 bill.
Yeah, now I have to worry about that too. That's awful. Thank you, no thank you.
Just
I think I need to like go out and buy myself a nice pair of gloves. Something that I can use strictly for when I'm handling money.
okay.
'Cause that's now it's just gross. And now that I know about now that I've seen the proof that someone's done it, now I'm gonna think it's all over everything, right?
Right.
Yeah. Now my ugh, I'm getting grossed out.
Atomic Ray. No ATM would take those bills. Would it though? Would it know the difference?
Would it? Yeah.
We caught her with this $3,200. What if she had more? What if she deposited somewhere?
Right?
Besides herself. Oh my God. Oh, the grossest money in the world. So a lot of times we do stories about ladies and everything. A lot of guys nowadays, would ya? Here's my answer, or here's my question about this currency. If just because you're willing to take it, they give it to you, would ya? You know where it was. Would you?
Ew.
Yes, it would. It would refuse the bills. Oh, those things are sensitive.
Okay.
Go to the pool and get your money wet. You cannot put them into most machines.
Interesting.
But you all wish you had OCD now. Soapy money sounds like a dream. I guess, like, here's the just like, I'm gonna have this fear of currency, not even just American currency. Like, let's say I'm up in your neck of the woods and I've got my plastic money. I'm Windexing the shit out of it. What are you doing? I'm cleaning the money. Why? Because I don't know where it's been. I don't know where it's been. How it got here. What you dirty, dirty people did to it before it reached my doorstep.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Thank you, no. Thank you, no.
Lab Glass says, yep.
Most
cash
Wild
has titty
Saffron's
sweat
got
on
a
it?
breaking news.
What? Breaking news. Philadelphia police have identified the breaking news, catching up on a story we talked about yesterday. The Chucky guy. Thank you, Wild Saffron. Philadelphia police have identified the Chucky mask guy has not been arrested, but they are asking for information on his location. His name is ZR Hughes.
Zymir.
Zymir?
She corrected herself.
Oh, Zymir.
Zymir. Zymir. Zymir Hughes.
I want to say that sounds like somebody who maybe hasn't been here that long, but also at the same rate, no, that could just still be somebody's
Hughes
weird.
Well, Hughes.
His last name is
pretty
Hughes,
British,
so
it could be.
Yeah, I'm guessing
be
it's
an
just.
EU.
I'm guessing. No, I'm not even that. I'm guessing some wackadoo asshole from around here. People get weird names, man.
Yes, that's true. Very weird names.
Weird names. Poor people. Ah, yes, totally an American name. St. Aaron, people are looking for me? Yep, they are. Apparently that whole pretending to be Chucky and threatening to murder people and asking if they're ready to die. Yeah, that's apparently a very big thing.
Yeah,
And
they've outed you, man. You've been doxxed.
They
you know
are
your name
looking
is
for you.
Zymir.
You are not safe, nor should you be, and you will soon be arrested. All right, so we've got about 15 minutes left in the program. I forgot to do a studio sponsor with all of the crazy support we've had today.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Lab Glass, you're totally right, but we found that out the other day. It was very obvious the other day when we saw the photos. You just look at the backs of his hands that were clearly visible. It was the only identifying characteristic about him because everything else was covered.
Right. Yeah.
But at any rate, we didn't get to our studio sponsor. Our studio sponsor for the remainder of this month, which is this week, next week, and the week after, is Trucker 18-Wheelers Unicycle Sales. So if you're new to the game, you think, I want to pick up unicycling, why not? Impress people at parties, all that jazz. But you're not sure you want to commit to it by straight out buying one. Great options with rentals available. If you're an avid and experienced unicycler, you're like, you know what? I like doing higher degrees of difficulty. Good news for you. They sell some models, seats optional. So pick up whatever you want and go for your skill level and try a new thing with Trucker 18-Wheelers Unicycle Sales. Seats optional. It's still my favorite part of the read is seats optional. This is a fun bit. I enjoy this.
Yes.
Rusty Grammar, miss those really old vending machines where you could drill a tiny hole in a quarter, run some fishing line through it, and buy the entire thing out for 25 cents. Yeah, you could pull the Bender. Bender does that to the suicide booth in like the first episode of Futurama where he just pulls the coin back out. But yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't take that money. I mean, like
her money, no.
Yeah.
Well, like Atomic Ray is saying, that story's left me stigmatized too. I am. Oh my God, I don't want to touch the stuff now, let alone smelling your money. Oh, I don't normally smell my money, so I'll leave that one to you. But yeah, I'm definitely stigmatized. Anytime I've got to handle cash now, I'm going to be wondering what the fuck.
I'm saying this as someone who handled like stripper tip money as getting paid out at the end of the night.
Ew.
Like in terms of that money.
Already.
Ew.
Gross.
Don't worry, I don't have any more of it. I was cleaning out my car.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm getting grossed out at the thought of handling
I was cleaning
any
out
bills.
my car the other day, and I did find a lone $2 bill under the driver's seat.
Okay.
Spent it on a lottery ticket, went nowhere. Thank you very much.
What can you do?
I just thought it was a sign, a little bit of luck. So I try and see if I can use my little bit of luck to turn into a little bit of windfall, make things life easier. Nope. Fuck you. I zoned out to the show start. Lexi Vaughn, it did, and it started out with talking about abyssal vaginas, and it started coming to a close with talking about one lady who used her vagina to hoard $3,200 worth of cash, which was discovered while she was arrested in Florida.
Yeah.
She thought she could pull a fast one.
Yeah, $3,200 upper coochie. Yeah. Trying to sneak that into the whatever it is, jail.
Ma'am, what is this money? I'm investing in myself. What? You can't prove that ain't my money. You can't prove that ain't my money. I'm investing in myself. You can't take that. That's my money. Ma'am, we're going to need you to prove that's your money. I made it myself. Well, then it would be counterfeit. It's still mine. DNA test that money. I bet it comes back as a match to me. Right? Because you came all over it.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
Johnny, I do the bonus ball in my local pub every week. £2 a week. Took me 4 years to win $59. Doesn't seem quite the same. Because the reason, like, okay, first of all, it's 420. It's over there. It's the reason it's not the same. I found this money, so I thought, oh, let's throw it at a lottery ticket and see what happens. Because if nothing happened, I wasn't losing anything.
We weren't losing out, right? Yeah, yeah. Only gamble with the money you can afford to lose.
And I was at the gas station cleaning the car.
Well, there you go.
I did way too big of a hoot. Takes
That's
forever.
not a bag. That's my coochie lips. Oh, that was an awful clip. Oof.
I'm trying to find that one. It's my it's not a bag, that's my fucking coochie lips hanging out. I can't find that one. Why?
Wow. Yeah, I've heard the clip. I've never seen the body cam video.
It's bad.
For that one. I would like to see it because it sounds like it was probably pretty entertaining.
Well, it's it's a lady obviously stashing stuff in the back of the car, and they're like, "We're gonna have a female officer come and inspect you. We believe you're hiding contraband." And they're like, "What?" And we're like, "We saw you stash something up your skirt while you were in the back of the car." And she's like, "No, it's my fucking coochie lips hanging out. I was fixing my coochie lips." So apparently she's claiming just that her lips were hanging out. And she was tucking them back in. She's got wild and crazy coochie lips, and yeah, no. So,
no, wow, yeah, that doesn't happen.
It's been a scary day.
It's been an odd day, yes.
It's been an odd day. I started today in one mood, and now I'm despondent and concerned, terrified, really, of any form of, like, I never understood Howie Mandel and his, like, germophobia until we covered Coochie Cat.
That's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie lips hanging out.
I know. I kind of heard a bit of it, so I know it was the coochie lips. But what does the grilled cheese have to do with the coochie lips?
Guys, don't tell her. Don't tell her what grilled cheese has to do. with coochie lips.
How is?
Thanks, Labby. Yes, thank you very much, Labby. Once again, dude, Scruffy. Scruffy's response is perfect. Scruffy's response is perfect for your question, so you understand. Oh God. The fact that you are unaware.
See, a tuna sandwich, I get. A tuna sandwich, I get. Why? That looks like a grilled cheese sandwich. What's wrong with the innocent grilled cheese sandwich? You give it.
I don't think. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'd like to know. Do you want me to tell you, and you have this wholesome thing in your mind forever destroyed?
No, don't ruin it for me. No, don't ruin it for me.
Because I could.
Roast beef sandwich, I understand. Tuna sandwich, I get. But what's with the grilled cheese? It doesn't make sense.
Okay,
Damn it, tell me. Fuck it, tell me.
So,
I'll lose some more
if you maybe take a few loads and stuff, and things aren't necessarily super duper immaculate, shall we say? Like, people have made jokes about, spreading regions, like pulling apart a grilled cheese sandwich.
Ew.
You're welcome.
Ew. Okay, well, I get it now.
But you don't want to. How about a palate cleanser? How about something lighthearted, a palate cleanser? Because we've only got like 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeast infection. Scruffy, correct. Hence the oh God.
See, and I would have understood.
Matthew Q, you won't eat grilled cheese for a month.
That sucks. It's one of the first things I'm allowed to add in.
Uh-oh.
Not grilled cheese specifically, but soft toast.
Pull that grilled cheese apart. Yeah. Thank you, Kraken Slapping. Wild Saffron, how about pineapple on pizza? I imagine you can't have pizza because it's got too many carbs.
No, I can't have pizza yet. If I can't have,
too hardcore.
Yeah, I'm on soft foods now, which is good because I'm almost out of juice.
Don't prop me up with a good time. All right, so in our latest in the
goddamn robots, John.
We have what is apparently the opening tryouts for Robot Olympics, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll say this, like Robot Olympics are going to destroy us because of crap like this. And so like one, Olympics will be boring. Two, I want to see fights if they can run and perform this well. I actually am for robot fighting.
No, we don't want to teach them to fight.
They already know to fight. We're teaching them to shoot guns. Your safety is gone. Look at Thunderfeet here. Jesus.
I know, right? He can't stay in his lane to save himself.
All right, so apparently
Who put that there? Who put that there?
He doesn't make turns. All right, so I'm just saying, for humans that are worried about being replaced, what if the ram dies mid-run? What are we talking about?
I don't know. Be well, Wild. Oh no.
Imagine that coming towards you with a butcher knife, right? Well, don't worry. The secret is simple. Bank hard left or right. He can't keep up with you. But more importantly, he'll follow you hardcore. So if you can bank hard left or right at the last moment, like quick dodge out of the way, he'll run smack dab into that wall.
Oh. Ooh, not good. Not good. Oof.
It's the
best. Oh, shit.
Yes.
He almost caught himself too.
Tech support. Yes. Amazon tech support. I'm just curious. Where's my delivery?
smeared across your door, ma'am. Bon appetit.
Ghost Rider, the way is clear. Call the ball. Run, Forest Robot, run! Hey, pizza, where's my food at? I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that damn wall. Oh dear Lord!
Oh my goodness!
That's that's the best. That is the absolute best. All right, so we're on to
Monday.
Well, we were already on to Monday, and we're down to 25 with everything that's happened. We're probably already on to into Tuesday with all the support we had everywhere. So thank you all so very, very much for that. I'm so grateful. So we'll be back tomorrow, apparently without you, but rest, recuperate,
right?
Get right and all that. Enjoy your soft food.
Oh, I will.
Soft core food.
Smashed potatoes, here I come.
Did you say smashed potatoes or mashed potatoes?
No, smashed.
So you don't mash them, you smash them? What's the difference?
No, you smash them. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Got the what is that thing?
The potato masher?
No, I got rid of that. I've got one that's supposed to be good. It's really bad. So now I use the beaters. Now I use the beaters, so I call them smashed because you put them boiled into the thing and then you smash them.
It's really not that different. It's just the same. It's weird. You do weird stuff.
Well, it needs to be smooth.
You know what? Like Pen of Bishop says, love you, Digger. We love you and hope you recover.
Thank you.
So thank you, Pen of Bishop. We're going to get out of here. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Money's been tainted by coochies. Hold on. I just got I got to see if I got someone I got to thank before we bail. We just got another 5 from Mr. Q. So.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Q.
Thank you. And thank you everyone that reposted the video. Fun times.
Yes.
All right, so that puts us down to 20 before we factor everything else in. We're just cruising along. I am so grateful and blessed to get to do this every day. Hope you had some fun, some laughs, at least at my expense, if nothing else. And then we'll be back Monday.
Yep.
I'll be back tomorrow. And we hope all of you guys have a lovely, lovely weekend.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, did you hear about that brand